Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. It's good to see y'all. Hope you're doing well. We have plenty of runway to work with tonight. Yeah, on all three runways that we're going to be flying on. So plenty of space to get this thing off the ground and to safely land it. The rest of the flight, I can't say anything to, but that's what's going on. Hope you're all doing well. It's been honestly, I was talking to somebody tonight about it before the stream. And I'm like, there really hasn't been much happen this week. Like, it's been there's been a lot of stuff happen this week, as there always is. But it's been a relatively uneventful, I don't know. It's been a week, man. Like, we got my daughter up for the first time in an airplane on Saturday. That was pretty sweet. If you don't follow me on any of the relevant social media pages, I mean, you should. But if you don't do that, I can hear her crying right now. I feel kind of bad. Let me share a picture with you. She got to do this was last Saturday. She got to go for her first plane ride. So she, I don't think she had any idea what was really going on. I didn't get her when it was up in the air. But I don't think really she had much of a clue as to what was actually happening, but she did super well with it. She crapped herself on the way there, and I think it made her cry a little bit. On the way back, as soon as I kicked the engines off, she was out sleeping. No problem whatsoever. So it was a good test. We learned some stuff in the test, and she gets to take her first real plane ride in a couple of weeks. We're flying down and meeting up with Mr. Max, and then heading down to Florida for Sun and Fun. So that should be a good time. So we did that. We flew out to, if you're familiar with this here, we went out to Barnes, Bravo Alpha Foxtrot, Springfield, Massachusetts area, where they have a little restaurant called Sock's Runway, and it's awesome. Like, the food there is fantastic. It's pub food, but if you're in kind of the New England area and are looking for places to go, like, that's one that I would highly recommend. BAF. I've not yet been disappointed there. Services sometimes maybe a little bit on the slow side, but who cares, man? We weren't in a hurry. Flyboy F117, it's good to see you, my friend. Mick Trying, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Are these Randolph Engineering glasses? What? You're talking about my shades? My sunglasses are... I'd have to go on Amazon and look. Let me think about what the sunglasses are. All right. Sunglasses. American Optical. It's these things. AO Eyewear Original Pilot Sunglasses. I have a problem with sunglasses in that my face is kind of like stupidly shaped, kind of big, and I actually pretty much have to wear aviators. Otherwise, everything looks super goofy on me. So, yeah, that's what those are. Dude, I was super happy. I'm happy with the AOs, man. They're comfortable. They're nice. They're not. I don't think they're polarized, so they work. They work with all the glass cockpit stuff and this and that. But yeah. So we did that. We had the stream on Monday, and Monday we did the I8 rating in the Marchetti. I had Mr. Javier himself come into the stream, and I yelled at him because he was talking too much, not knowing that it was him. I apologized to him and said, "You know what? You're cool, man. I was happy to have you there." So past the I8, and then we flew. We did an IFR flight up to Brackett, I think, of all places, because why the hell not? Nobody goes to Brackett, but we did. And then, the rest of the week was just kind of a blur. Like, we didn't really do much. I did a lot, but we didn't do much. I finally beat Dragon Age. I beat Inquisition. That might be the highlight. I think that might be the highlight of the week proper. I managed to beat that, and then now I got to find a new game to play. I think I'm gonna go back and play Mass Effect again, sort of cleanse the palate a bit. But that's it. So here we are. Yeah, I'm going flying tomorrow. We're going up to Portland, Maine tomorrow. Josh, if you guys haven't seen it, Josh is in New York this weekend at Nico's place, and they were flying to Nico's sim earlier today. Max even dropped by for a little bit and said hello and did a flight. So I think they're gonna. My suspicion is they're gonna be in that thing for most of the night tonight. But then all of them are going up to White Plains and then joining up with, I believe, Brad M is going as well, and then everybody's coming up to. They're all flying up in Max's plane to Portland. And we're going to grab some lunch. So it should be a good time. Nice to see everybody. Get to see Max's new plane, take some pictures too. And probably do some scoping out to say, where the hell can we put where can we put all the cameras at in here? But we're doing that. I'm taking the Cessna 172 up, and very much looking forward to that. I haven't been up to 172 for a few weeks, so it'll be fun. Mr. This You Will Not Found is actually coming up with me too, so that'll be fun too. But that's the week. That's the weekend. That's all we got going on. Tomorrow's a wine tasting event. I'll be in a not so great state of mind by the time tomorrow evening rolls around. But we have a bunch of homemade winemakers get together at my brother-in-law's place, and usually we have like 10, 12, 13 or so homemade wines that show up. I think this year we're gonna have a few less homemade wines and a few like store-bought wines. So we're gonna try comparing the store-bought and the homemade to see if we can figure out, see if we can tell the difference between them. So that should be fun. But yeah, that's a thing we do every year, and I'm super jazzed about that one. But yeah, now here we are. This time's for real. So we're gonna be saying thank you to some people, and then we'll get the show on the road. Anybody else says Plain Ben? How you doing, Ben? The kegs are there for CG purposes only. Of course. The Weird Zero, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Palicaro, welcome aboard. We'll talk about the flight plan here in just a moment. Half Shell Hero, happy Friday. The Jalone, hello to you as well. Mitch 12, welcome aboard. Snug as a bug in a 172. Yeah. There's a lot of dude mass on that plane. Yeah, I think I was doing some weight and balance stuff. I'm pretty sure that like this show, I pretty much turn a Cessna 172 into a 2-seater. So I think we're gonna have to go with a little less than full tank of gas to get us both up there. It's all right though. It's gonna be real friendly in that plane. That's for sure. But yeah, Highlander 214. Good to see you. What are we drinking tonight? I got a Wake by Night Shift Brewing. I finally got the name right. It's a coffee porter. It's still my favorite beer. My favorite general consumption, sort of like an everyday drinker, if you would call it that, beer. And yeah, that's what we're having tonight. Actually, oh yeah, that's good. HD Simulation, good to see you, buddy. Kiwi Hobo, welcome aboard. By the good day, I'm assuming that it's happy Saturday to you. So, yeah. See you at Sun and Fun. Yeah, so we'll talk about Sun and Fun probably next week or the week after, just to kind of get things figured out. Actually, it's going to be next week because, we're going to miss 2 Fridays. We might miss 2 Fridays in a row. There's not much I can really do about that. I think we're going to miss 2 Fridays in a row because I'm doing PAX East here in 2 weeks, and then in 3 weeks we're doing Sun and Fun. So we'll chat about it probably next week more. But if anybody is going to Sun and Fun, shoot me a message on Discord or shoot me an email and let me know. I will be there on Saturday all day, and I would love to meet up and shake hands and have a beer or whatever. Probably actually have a bottle of water is what the way it goes at Sun and Fun. So yeah, if you're going to Sun and Fun, let me know. Max will be down there. I'll be down there, and I think there's some other folks that we're meeting up with at some point too. I'm trying to get Jeff to go. I think Jeff wants to go, but should be a good time. Anyway, big thank you. We'll start with that guy from California. Thank you for 13 months. He says, over 1 year now. Crazy how time flies. No kidding, man. I do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. Also, Krug the Amazing subscribed yesterday with a tier 1, so they're not going to be able to have a message show up. So Krug the Amazing, if you're here, thank you very much, man. Cheers. Stealth Bob's here for 27 months. I think it's the first 27 that we've had. Wicked Games reminds me of the strippers in Montreal. I've never been to Montreal. And then I think This Show Not Found followed that up with some more Montreal comments, but we'll leave them off the airways. Thanks, Bob, for 27, man. I appreciate it. Marcon BCA is here for 23 months. He says one short of a 24. Thank you very much, Marcon BCA. I appreciate it, buddy. Cheers. Ernie the Cat's also here for 27 months. His time flies, doesn't it? See what I did there? Thank you very much, Ernie. I appreciate it, buddy. Cheers. WBS52 is here for 27 months. He says, talk about time flying. Been fun and educational. Thank you, Bill. I do appreciate it, man. Cheers to you. This Should Not Found gifted us sub to Nightbot. Nightbot's been here for 8 months now. Cheers to both you guys. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Aviator Alexander's here for 10 months. He says, subscribe for 10 months. Do I get a year subscription to the Zebo now? Please, Zebo God. You can have you know what? You get a year subscription now. I'll give you 2 months free, buddy. Alexander, thank you very much, man, for your support. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it. The Bearded Aviator's here for 2 months. He says, keep up the great works, Cat. Love the streams. Thank you very much, Bearded Aviator. Cheers to you, my friend. I do appreciate it. This Show Not Found gifted another sub to Mitch12. Mitch12, welcome back for your 2nd month. Care of This Show Not Found. Thank you to both you guys. Cheers. I appreciate it. 505 Northman's here for, I'm pretty sure not the first time, but we're going to call it the first time. You got to click that button if you're resubbing. Thank you very much, man. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. Flyboy F117's here for 23 months. Flyboy, thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, man. I do appreciate it. And finally, Chris Jones here for 17 months. He says, just passing by still. Well, stick around. Thank you very much for your support. Welcome back for 17 months, and happy Friday. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much, everybody. My button keeps breaking, and I can only click that button at the end of each month. I think it might be something to do with the Prime Sub stuff. I haven't verified how Prime Sub works because I haven't had to redo mine for a while. So I couldn't tell you. Saldino, good to see you. Happy Friday. JBob18, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Space Dandy 2299's in the house. Still got to get those 777X pictures posted to Discord. Yes, you do. Be the Gamer 2YT, thanks for 9 months. Says, hey, catstrator, happy Friday. It's only been 9 months already. How time flies. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Be the Gamer 2YT. Cheers, man. I appreciate it. Dogo DR, happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Chris Jones, happy Friday. I think we got them all now. So, yeah. Here's what we're flying. We're flying this thing. This is Rotate MD-80. We're flying it in this beautiful private livery by Cessna Rocks. And, yeah, it looks pretty nice. I was going through the flight plan today, so we'll talk about where we're going first, and then we'll talk about the flight plan and why it was chosen. Comrade Corb, good to see you. What do you think about the whole 737 MAX ordeal? We'll find out more information once more information has been released. Retard. I am in favor of the grounding of the plane because you can't have two of those things crash in 6 months and not say, huh, maybe we should look into this. So. Yeah, I think grounding the planes is probably the right decision. Here's flight plans tonight, though. We're flying on VATSIM this evening if you want to come join us. We're starting off at Dallas-Fort Worth, up here, the great state of Texas. Oh, you know what? I got to show you guys something. I wish I could remember where I found this t-shirt, but I found this t-shirt a while back that had this logo on it. I was like this close to buying it, and now I can't remember where it was posted at. So every time I go do anything in Texas or talk about Texas, I think about this. Now, for those of you non-Americans who don't understand why this is funny, this is Ohio, not Texas. Very, very big difference. Texans tend to have a lot of pride in their state, okay? Like Texas is like this close to like wanting to be their own country, more or less. So to take the phrase "don't mess with Texas" and put it on a picture of Ohio, yeah, that's blasphemy. That's going to get you shot in some parts of that state. So yeah, we're in the great state of Texas tonight. We're flying in the F&O down to Houston. We're starting off at Dallas-Fort Worth up here, and we're going to make our way down to Houston Hobby tonight. We're going to skip George Bush International, that airport. We're going down to Houston Hobby this evening. Something different, something a little bit more interesting than flying into yet another big ass Class Bravo Airs. Well, I think this is Class Bravo as well, but you know what I mean. Another big ass international, huge, whatever. From there, we're going to then make our way back up towards Austin, Texas here, home of everything that's not Texas. It's sort of an oasis in the middle of the desert sort of thing. So that's our 3 flights tonight. So why did I choose these? Because Plain Ben suggested them, and I thought, you know what, that's a pretty good idea. So it looks like Houston is a dud tonight. Oh no! Oh, it's what? It's the F&O, and the center controller's not even online. Houston, the F&O has landed March 15th, and Houston's. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, you know what, Max? I think I know what. I think I might know this. You know what? It's daylight savings, and the F&O doesn't start for another 30 minutes. That's what it is. We're a half an hour early for the F&O, but at any rate, the F&O is supposed to start in a half an hour, and Houston Center is yet to show up. So we'll hope they show up tonight. But we do have coverage. Oddly enough, we have coverage up at Dallas-Fort Worth. So we'll go with that. So yeah, I chose it because Plain Ben suggested it. I'm like, you know, that's a good idea. I think that's what we'll do this evening, and so we did. And so we're flying in this Rotate MD-80. This is one of my absolute favorite airplanes. We've flown this thing a lot on this stream. My first time flying it with this little private livery here that I think looks kind of cool. I wanted to change it up. I didn't feel like doing airline stuff tonight because, I don't know, I want to be a little different. So I was looking for .com liveries or just general private liveries. And interesting private / courier call signs. And so what I came up for our call signs tonight is this, a also distinctly Texas thing. We're going to be Cowboy 717 this evening. Cowboy 717, which is pretty cool. I'm super jazzed. XSD is also jazzed. That's going to get get the rednecks wild. I know, right? Crazy Diamond, how you doing, man? He says Austin is actually Austin is actually Taft country. This ain't freaking Texas. Approved. Voldreg, welcome aboard. Jackson G95, good to see you. 94 Tails, welcome aboard. Love to visit Texas sometime. Would imagine the climate is somewhat different from the West Midlands of the UK. Texas is hot. Like in the summertime, Texas is hot and humid. And actually, I think in the wintertime, it's pretty pleasant. But in the summertime, it gets very unbearable in parts of that state because of just the crazy humidity off the Gulf. Bustin' Jakely, good to see you. King of the North, how you doing? Space Danny, thanks for the bits, man. You better leave the FMC alone and Maverick this flight. Yeah. Toasted Donut, how you doing? When is the Western music coming on? Oh, that's it. I should have put some country on this evening, or shouldn't I? Well, missed opportunities. Anyway, here it is. Rotate MD-80. Well, let's get this thing fired up and get it going. We're going to be fairly quick getting through the startup process here. I mean, we'll talk through it all, but you guys have seen this plane a million times. So we'll start with the overhead panel. We are completely cold and dark. I don't remember where everything is at on this thing. So we want the battery, which is here. Okay, battery is on. Let's connect the ground power for now. GPU toggle. Autopilot. All right, so we'll get that on. We'll get the displays here so we can see them. Display so we can see them. Display so we can see them. That's not ready to come on yet. I think that needs standby power or something. Okay, so those on, that on. Bus ties auto. Air's off. APU's off. We'll get that in a moment. Off. We'll turn the start pump on because we're going to use that to start the APU up. Emergency exit lights armed. Smoking sign off. Seatbelt sign off. Actually, smoking sign on, seatbelt sign off. Oh, holy crap. All right. Max, thanks for gifting the 50 subs. Everybody say thank you to Sears, or Citation Max, I'm sorry. Cheers, my friend. If you guys haven't been in the loop, Max just recently flew home in a new airplane. And the Vision Jet is no more. Well, it is. It's just not in his possession, so... that's been some big news that he's been sitting on for quite some time now. I think he's very relieved to be able to talk about it publicly now. So, Max, thank you very much for the 50 subs. I truly do appreciate it, buddy. And, yeah, welcome to all the new and existing people. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit this evening, so once we get through all 50 of them, we'll turn it back up. Mr. D, good to see you. Anybody else I miss here? Testor 904, happy Friday. XC5 crew chief, welcome aboard. I think we got them all. Yeah. All right, we got them. Jay Barrett, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Guardian YYJ, welcome aboard. Thanks again, Max. All right, so we got batteries. Let's go grab the APU now, I guess. Yeah, we can do the APU. There's no... Should be like a standby bus or something, right? Like, there's got to be a way you can fire up the... Oh, yeah, never mind. They're fired up. All I want to do is fire up the avionics. Because if this is a private plane, you wouldn't sit here burning jet fuel with the APU on. Okay, so let's do a line over to nav, and then we'll come down here. Oh no! Oh man, I just noticed something. We have really old nav data. How did we do this? I think we were able to do this last time where we just reloaded it. All right, stand by. Let's get some current nav data loaded in. Let's see here. Jets. Rotate. Nav data. Oh yeah, that's old nav data. let's get some new nav data. So delete that. Explain 11. Resources. No. Custom data. GNS 430. Nav data. Copy all that stuff over. No, don't move it. Copy. Oh, baby's crying again. Okay, so let's try this. And I think that we can... I don't know if we can power it off and power it back on, or if we can go do like a plane reload here. I checked everything except for this. There's always something. Retro livery, retro nav. Yeah. Now we're talking. My flying is max flying the 737 tonight. Oh. I don't know. Okay, so now we need to get the nav data to reinitialize. I wonder if I can just power the plane. This is totally not going to work. Plugins, rotate, aircraft management. Plane's turned off. This is not going to work. There's no way this will work, but we're going to try it anyway. Rotate MD-80, aircraft management, GPU toggle.
Autopilot.
Okay, this thing's going to reinitialize now. Need a beer or 10 after this week, says Takers Meeting. How you doing, my friend? Sounds like you've had better weeks, perhaps. Captain Obvious, welcome aboard. Steichen, welcome aboard. How you doing? Young Riles, thanks for 2 months. Appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. Space Daddy 2299, thanks for the bits, man. Keep having these gasps. We're going to need to see Captain America chair emotes. Yeah, right. Thank you very much, Space Daddy. I appreciate it. The one, or Theon Galen, welcome aboard. Okay, ident. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Okay, so now we need to bring out the big hammer and reload current aircraft, skip art reload. Okay. Now we can go battery. Oop, that's EPU. Let's go battery on. Do that. Next plane. Plugins, MD-80, GPU toggle.
Autopilot.
Because if this doesn't work, we have to reload the sim. But I think this will be fine. So what happened there is we're running old nav data. I don't like running old nav data. The one Galen. All right, we'll go with that. Yes! Victory. Now we're on 1903 R1. We got the right nav data. All right, back to the overhead panel. Let's try this again. All right, so left to right. Well, no, this isn't left to right. This is weird. All right, so start pump can come on. No smoking signs on. Seatbelt signs off. Emergency exit lights armed. Stand. That good. Yaw damper on. IRS to nav. IRS to nav. Those are fine for now. Those are fine for now. And then down here. Into IRS position. Position KDFW. Grab you, put you down there. And there we go. Good news is we have PDC. I already have my clearance, so we're good there. Actually, you know what? Let's just go and... crazy fuel. Let's get people and fuel in here. It's in kilograms. No, it's in pounds. Never mind. All right, so let's jump over to the sim brief right here. Scroll on down. And we want to find out how much are we supposed to weigh and how much gas are we supposed to have on board. So our zero fuel weight is 117.1 and our fuel on board is going to be 20.1. Call it 21. So we'll do 20,000 pounds in all tanks, 21,000 pounds in all tanks, like that. We'll load up 172 passengers. So Can we do that many? 86? Oh, no, wait. 172. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Oh, no. Yeah, that's right. That's right. 87. Okay, that's close enough. Whatever. That gets us the passengers. That brings us to a zero fuel weight of 109.8. We want 117.1, so we need to add a whole bunch of bags. So 109 to 117, that's going to be 8 minus 0.7, so that's going to be 7.3, I want to say. 7.3? Let's go with it. So let's do 2,000, 2,000. Apparently we're already overweight for landing weight. Oh yeah, because I haven't done any trip fuel. We'll get there in a second. Okay. That puts us up to 117.8, 117.1. We can take 700 pounds out. So let's take 300 there, 300 there, and we'll take 100 and back. Okay, 117.1. There we go. So that's our zero fuel weight. We need to get our fuel. Our fuel is loaded, I should say, and then we can actually come to SimBrief and we can say, okay, how much are we supposed to use? So 6.4 will be our used, the amount that we plan to use. Yeah, so let's say 6.4. Still says that we're overweight. So let's carry less gas. We're pretty heavy, it seems. I don't really want to play with gas too much. Wait, did I read the gas wrong? Oh, we need 21,000. Oh yeah, right. 20,000. Trip fuel, even if we burn 7,000 pounds. We're still 144 over max landing. That's close enough, right? I don't know. Let's kick a couple passengers off. 83. Ah, fixed. Good. We need to now we need to move the CG. Probably need to move that back, right? Yeah, okay. Yep, stop it. I'm zero fuel weight CG. I'm not concerned about. I don't really care about that because we're not going to ever be at zero fuel. But if we wanted to, we could probably move, let's say 2,000 here, and we'll move another. Nope. So what if we took another 12? We'll take 500 there. We'll put 500 in the back. Or let's put. Does that get us there? Nope. Just moving. We're moving bags around. That's close enough, right? I'm not gonna worry about it. That's close enough. I can deal with that. Okay, so we've got people. We got gas. Let's go ahead and come over here and forward air door. Open that. Just deploy the air stair. Open the cargo doors. Do all that stuff. Good. And then load fuel. Nope, can't do any of that. Gotta wait. Why is it pending? Is park brick now set? Why won't it let me load? No brake PSI. Hypothetically, we should have chocks right now, but I can do brakes. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, it was the brakes. I would have assumed we'd have chocks, but yeah, no thanks. Expedite! Really?
Autopilot.
That's dumb. When you expedite to fuel the cargo and the passengers, it kills your GPU. Alright, whatever. Let's verify gas. We got... No, we have the wrong amount of fuel. Okay, let's get the APU on and try this again. 1, 2, 3. APU is coming on. We've got the APU percent coming on here, the RPMs. Wait for that, EGT and all that to stabilize. We'll see ourselves go over to APU power. Oh, we're going to be super heavy with a fast rotate speed, that's for sure. Yes. We got a lot of runway to work with. Perhaps it's good we were a half hour early. Hey, you watch it now, okay? Heron Hammertail, good to see you. Flying Jackal, how you doing, Jack? It's good to see you, man. Happy Friday, dude. How's progress on your Q400 coming along? Are we coming to say hi? You getting tired? Hi. Hi. You happy, baby? Did you eat already? How's your finger taste? Oh my gosh. That would get us in the best ofs. What does it say? Growing tall. She's 4 months today. You want to say hi? Your belly's nice and stuffed. We're going to get you to say hi on here one of these days. And not just look chubby and cute on screen. I know there's a lot to see here, isn't it? So many screens, so much stuff scrolling by. It's shiny, shiny, shiny. All right. Keep you up here all day long. I want you to give me a smile, though. You gonna give me a smile? You're just gonna stare at the screens. They're pretty fascinating, I know. Got a little grin out of her for that. That's all we get. Alright, kid. She doesn't know what any of that means. Eat your heart out, Doyle. The first officer has arrived. That's right. Pilot guy, how you doing? Captain Stealthy, welcome aboard. Flying Jackal, Jack, thanks for 15 months, man. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate it. We'll get caught up eventually here. Flight Simmer 76, welcome aboard. Mine will be 5 months on Sunday. Was 5 weeks premature. Well, congratulations. 5 months on Sunday, 5 weeks premature. That tells me that we were pretty close to, you know, pretty close. I won't go into any more detail. All right, so that brought our APU online. We are on APU power, so we can turn the external power off, even though it wasn't being used. We'll turn the air conditioning on. That's the bleed. Aircon on and aircon colder. I like that. And then over here is our packs. And then we got to come down here and pull the cross bleeds up. And once we do that, we start getting noise. Now let's try to load this plane again. Start. No. Right, I have to open all the doors. Expedite. Yeah. Beautiful. All right, now we're loaded up. Ooh, hey, we made it. Thank you again, Max, for all the subs. I do appreciate it, buddy. X-Plane Chris, thanks for 6 months of support. What's on the drink menu? Awake by Night Shift Brewing. Cheers, my friends.
Retard.
And Iowa Scott's been here for 27 months. He says Twitch baby number 3 is here. Congratulations to us. You got to name this one, though. Cheers, man. Thank you very much, Iowa Scotsman. Appreciate it. Still got to jump in and catch you live one of these days. Dan in Vermont, how you doing? Garfly82, welcome aboard.
Retard. Retard. Retard.
Yeah, the poor baby is fascinated by the bank of monitors. That's what she's fascinated by. I've got 4 monitors here in front of me, and she was going literally from monitor to monitor, just looking at them all, trying to take it all in. Probably not good for her, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so we have people fuel loaded up. We can come now and load up the FMC, DFW to KHOU. Activate that. Departing and arriving. Departing Dallas Fort Worth on 3-5 left. And the Adria 6 to Elver. Execute that. Arriving into Houston. We don't know what runway yet. I could probably check, actually. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Fort Worth Center's online now. There is no ATIS, so we're not going to worry about that. So we're just going to punch in the Neil, the kids. Kids 3 arrival. Kids 3 from Neil. Execute that. Go to legs page. Look for discontinuities. There should be one right there. Execute that. Next. Fantastic. We're going to go to the init ref. Load you. And the reserves tonight are going to be 6.3. 6.3. Our cost index, long range cruise, it says. Well, that sounds to me like 65. And then our cruising altitude is 33,000 feet. I don't think we're going to make 330, but we're going to try. We might have to ask for lower. All right, takeoff panel, outside air temperature, set that. And then we're going to come up here. We're going to turn on Toga Flex. Our assumed temperature, we will assume the outside is going to be 65. Nope. Okay, we'll go with 55. Why not? So we'll flex it for 55 degrees. That's good. And then we'll set the V speeds once we've got the flaps down. Great. Over here, turn you on weather and TCAS. No weather, that's fine. No TCAS, that's fine. I think it'll come up here in a second. Oh yeah, once we load up the squawk code and all that. Okay. So that's the FMC. That is the performance. We're going to come down here. Our squawk code today is 2135. And how in the... Oh, no. That was my squawk code from earlier. I'm like, how in the hell did VATSIM manage to load the squawk code already in my plane? 0501. 5 0 1. TARA. Check. Now we need to do the glare shield, so we'll come here, turn the flight director on. We're going to be in nav mode, and that's good. The initial speed, we'll set that in a little bit once we've got the flaps down, so I'll leave it there for now. Let's brief this departure. We've been told to expect 35 left as our departure runway, which should be, yeah, all the way down. It's a long taxi. Okay, departing from 35 left, depart heading 356. Until reaching, or to intercept, I should say, 013 into Meckel. That's above 4,000 feet and below 240 knots. Great. We'll just do a continuous acceleration. We're going to cheat here a little bit. We'll do continuous acceleration to 240. Vertical speed mode. Actually, let's set the altitude. Altitude, climb via the SID. Top is 10,000. Push you. Vertical speed on. Vertical speed up at 1,500. So we'll climb at 1,500 feet per minute until we reach 240. I want to make sure the plane actually crosses this 4,000 feet at Meckel, and then we can go up from there. So below 240 knots, it's good. So that's set. Altitude is set. We'll grab frequencies here in just a moment. That's good. What else am I forgetting? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Nah, whatever. Close enough. Checklist. Okay. That's good. Let's turn some engines on now. Overhead panel. We're going to turn the bleeds off, or the packs off. And we're going to turn ignition A. All the fuel pumps can come on. And starting engine number 2. Actually, turn that start pump off too while we're at it. Okay, N2's coming up. It's good news. Manchu, welcome aboard. Cooperfish 2002, welcome aboard. Departure's a big heart. That it is. Chevy Rule 727, how you doing, my friend? Celtic Arms, welcome aboard. Cool. That's one good engine. Let's make it 2. Turn the starter off in engine 2. Pull you up, pull you down. Turn it on for engine number 1. Into rotation. Not even a warning to the ground crew. Oh, we let them know. We let them know. Trust me. They're not here anyway. They're fine. Medic Dan, how you doing? Pedro Dowd, welcome aboard. Clinics Ghost, happy Friday. It's good to see y'all. Speaking of rotate, I'm looking forward to their MD-11. Yeah, you and me both. It'll be fun to see what they're able to put out with a couple of years of development time, or a couple of years of development time over their previous project. Okay. Oh baby, here we go. Okay, that is set. That is on. We got 2 good engines. Back to the overhead panel. Turn APU power off there. Turn the supply on. Hear them suckers word of life. Engine ignition come off. Starter pump is off. Pitot and static on. Seatbelt sign on. Windshield anti-ice on. Engine and airfoil are both off. Those are off. Yada, 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 yada. Now dampers on. Good. What's left on the annunciator? Parking brake and flight recorder. And then that thing, which will go away in a second, too. All right, so next thing we can do is come down here. We can turn the cross bleeds off. Turn the parking brake, or the auto brake, I should say, to take off. Don't think we armed speed brakes for this. And we're going to go 15 degrees on the flaps. So once that comes down here, we'll wait for that to do its thing. We need the flaps tonight. Vertical Simulations, welcome aboard. Aram Howard, welcome aboard. Kiwiasa, happy Friday. How you doing? Okay, that's good. Then we come here. We can click on these buttons again. So our CG is going to be 5. CG of 5. And the flaps are 15. So we'll bring the trim down. Oh, that wasn't the trim. That was the trim's over here. We're going to line the black side here, which is very slowly moving up, with the green side over here.
Stabilizer motion.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, that's done there. And we've done the 15 good. Okay, so that's fantastic. Squawk and Charlie. Got our speed set up, so we'll set the initials. Yeah, climb speed. Yeah, well, we got that. That's fine. 148 V2. So we'll climb out of here initially at like 165 or so. 158, 160. That's good. We hit the exec button. That'll give us our markings here. Fantastic. Flight controls. Right rudder. Left rudder. Left aileron. Right aileron. pull back. And full forward. Okay. What control system am I using? I use an X55 by Cytec. Rip stabilizer motion from Instagram. Tricky Productions, how you doing, buddy? We got them all. Yeah. Okay, so I think we are good to go. I need to get weather and frequencies. Then we're good to go. Right. So we're calling tower up, which is 26.55. And then after that comes regional approach, which is 2502. Can already see that it's using the incorrect sound device. Let's fix that real quick. Output. No, let's pick the right one. Interesting. I guess we'll find out in a second. Pick input hardware. Oh, okay.
So we're on ready to go.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. And then that one.
Okay, I hear you. 555. Ready for taxi 35 left. 1216.
Okay.
35
cool.
Taxi via Kilo and Echo Quebec.
Oh, we need to grab the weather, then we're done.
Kilo Echo Quebec. 1216.
Information Lima, 020015, 10 mile visibility, few clouds 23,000, 15 Celsius, temperature 3034. Tower, good evening. Cowboy 717s of a corporate aviation with Lima for taxi, please.
Cowboy 717, B50 Tower 35 left taxi via Kilo and Echo Quebec.
35 left, Kilo, Echo Quebec. Cowboy 717.
Hi, good evening, DFW Tower, it's American 259, spot 31, Sierra. That should be Lima for taxi.
American 259, DFW Tower afternoon, 35 left via Kilo and Echo Quebec.
Okay, here's Kilo.
Echo Quebec, 35 left, American 259.
Look good. I forgot to set.
DFW, good evening. It's American 5830. We're spot 110 short of Gulf 5.
That's Plain Ben.
American 5830, DFW Tower, good evening, 35 left taxi via Golf, Alpha, Kilo, and Echo Quebec.
Gulf, Alpha, Kilo, Echo Quebec. We're going to 35 left, American 5830.
Cool. Take longer for us to taxi down here than it will for us to actually get off the or make the flight. Cowboy, that's right. We're Cowboy 717 tonight. Thunderstorming in Connecticut right now. Really? I hope it's not going to storm up here. I don't really want to deal with that. Nah. It's all gonna evaporate by the time it gets up here, if it's even gonna hit me. We might get some rain and stuff out of it, but I don't know, I think it'd be pretty benign all around. But yeah, it looks like you guys are getting hit down there a little harder down there. Little bit harder. That's what she said. Oops. High speed taxi confirmed. All right, so we got Max and Ben out there somewhere. Not sure which is going to be which. Light showers predicted here in a couple of hours. Yeah, definitely not what they were initially expecting. Like initially, it seemed like we were going to get a lot of weather. Main Aim 29. Happy Friday. You were gifted a sub probably by Cirrus Max. What is the temperature we were at? It was 59 Fahrenheit last time I checked. We got up in the low 60s today. I'm literally as far from the runway as I could have loaded in at. Aha. Even further than I was? Oh yeah, there you are. How about that? Nice easy taxi here. All right. If we have time once we're up in the air, we'll do some flight planning for tomorrow's flight too. See how things are looking. Hint, bumpy. There's one word to describe the conditions tomorrow morning. When I go up, it's going to be bumpy. Flight Sim fan, welcome aboard. Lurkers Unite, happy Friday. Bullet DK, welcome aboard. Manchu, welcome aboard. Weather here in the Midwest is super bipolar. 60 degrees yesterday and it snowed today. Oof. No thanks. DFW fun fact, airports taxi over the car traffic on a bridge. Yeah. They do that in a few places, Ben. I think they do it in, I believe it also happens in Orlando. It definitely happens in LAX. Like LAX, the main runway, there's a highway that goes underneath the 2-4, whatever, the left set of runways. The south set of runways. Nashville does it too. Nashville does do it too, don't they? Now that I think about it. JFK. Yeah, I think it happens in a lot of places. LA is kind of unique because I think you actually go under the runway itself, which is kind of terrifying in a way. Lightning now in Connecticut, he says. Chris Trumpets rule, welcome aboard. Happy Friday.
Right, 259 East of Terra, and to Meckel, runway 35 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright, Arnav, Meckel, clear for takeoff.
I'm going to assume this is Kilo over here. Yep. Not confusing at all. Nope. Not the least. It's nice and quiet. Ain't gonna stay that way, but it's nice and quiet for now. Vegas has tunnels on, oh yeah, Vegas has tunnels under the 2.6s, that's right.
American 2749
There's some good plane spotting to be had around there too. Paquito Dundito, welcome aboard.
749 East of Terra, runway 35 left, back to the
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Echo, Quebec.
Okay.
So Echo Quebec for American
Echo Quebec, here we go. And dude, we are
American
super
144
heavy.
just passing 100. And we're inbound the berm.
How will my EPR limit button work?
American 144, contact regional approach.
The auto throttle's not on?
4.
Nope. Okay, that is what it is. But
Could you repeat 144?
144, 119.4.
Contact 119.4. American 144.
259 Cadex departure 2502. See you.
We'll see you next time. 25. Go to departure next 259. Yeah.
Cowboy 717, 35 left on from Wayne and squawk 0501.
0501, and we'll line up and wait. 3507, Cowboy 717. Whoops. How'd that happen? Cowboy 717, you see the right code now?
Affirmative, thanks.
Clear right, clear left. 35 left is identified. Now we sit. We wait. Oh, APU's on. Whoops. We can shut that off. Checklist. Who needs them, right? Bill Ferrelli, good to see you, buddy. How you doing?
717 RNF 2 Meckel, runway 35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Good takeoff 35 left RNF Meckel 717.
1216 runway 35 left.
I used the wrong squawk, yeah. All right, lights, camera, and action. That's done. All right, let's go flying. We're gonna throttle up a little bit. Engine's stable. Let's go auto throttle on. Oh man, we're heavy. Okay, instrument screen, power set, airspeed alive, 80 knots. V1 rotate. Rotated for me. Positive rate. Gear up. Keep the power going all the way to, or keep the speed going all the way to 240. Go and bring our flaps in.
Cowboy 717, contact departure 125.02.
Departure 717, we'll see it.
American 1216, fly heading
All right,
010, runway
hold on.
35 left, cleared for takeoff.
Let's go. Just we need to go IS.
Heading 010, clear for takeoff 35.
240. Departure. Whoa, what's it doing?
5830, runway 35 left, the line up and wait.
Runway 3.
That's a pretty aggressive climb. Regional departure, Cowboy 717, 3,700 climbing Ardia 6. What?
The last aircraft only take call from?
Cowboy 717, stand by.
Southwest 51, traffic 12 o'clock to 5 miles north.
Okay, one of them's coming back. What the hell happened there?
We're looking Southwest 51.
It must have gone 0G.
Southwest 51, traffic no factor, climb maintain 17,000.
Oh boy.
Roger, climb maintain 17,000, Southwest 51.
Okay, just fly it by hand.
Altitude,
Fly the airplane.
altitude, altitude,
November 211, Hotel Sierra, clear 35, 32.
altitude,
And we're ready for 211 Hotel Sierra.
November 211, Hotel Sierra, clear to the Houston Hobby Airport, Bill, Pool, United Departure.
Okay.
File, climb the acidic, set maintain 3,000. Squawk 2357.
We can bring our speed up now.
Departure, good afternoon, American 1216, with you heading 010, passing 3,900.
Cowboy 717, climb maintain 17,000.
17,000, Cowboy 717.
American 1216, regional departure, contact, climb maintain 17,000.
What's going on with the VNAV here? Okay.
Correction.
17,000.
American 12.
Set. Let's go climb thrust.
Via VJ full 9, Elder transition. Columbia Civic, maintain 3,000, squawking 2757 for Charlie 211 Hotel Sierra.
211 Hotel Sierra, rebed grid.
Well, that was weird. Okay. Let's see what this flight director does for us. There's acceleration speed. Okay, I think it's going to do it now. I think what happened there is that like the nose went up so sharply for that autopilot engage, and then as we nosed over, we got like negative fuel pressure or something.
Regional departure, good evening, Southwest 1243. We're at Love tonight with the weather. Here's your copy, IFR to Nashville.
Once again, though, we've got 2 good engines. Well, that'll make you sweat. Holy crap. Okay, well, after takeoff gear, sub lights are out, flaps are in.
717, clear direct Ardia.
Direct Ardia, Cowboy 717.
Regional departure using American 5830 is 4,000, climbing 10,000.
That controller's really quiet, and Ben is really loud.
American 5830, regional departure to contact climbing and 17,000.
Here comes Direct Ardia.
17,000, 5830.
American 1216, stand by.
Okay, we're going to talk through that here in just a second.
Cowboy 717, contact forward center 132.65.
3265, Southwest 717. We'll see you. Fort Worth Center Cup.
259, contact forward center 135.75.
Fort Worth Center Cowboy 717, 13,800, climbing 17,000.
Cowboy 717, forward center, come maintain spot level 230. Good to see you, Ty.
Flight level 230, Cowboy 717, welcome aboard. All right. Okay, so sit rep. Here's what happened. I had set the climb.
You're the guy who pushes me back in X-Plane.
We do what we can, man. Got some good planes. Okay, so took off. I like to do my initial climb on this plane in vertical speed mode, so 1,500 feet per minute. So the goal was we're gonna follow the LNAV path. We're gonna climb 1,500 feet per minute, and we're gonna intercept 240 knots. I was a half a second or a couple seconds too late intercepting the 240, so I went over here. I put the plane into IAS hold mode, and I dialed it back to 240, or what I thought was 240. Pretty sure it was 240. So the plane sharply nosed up. It went up to like 20 degrees, and then it sharply nosed back down. And I have a feeling when it nosed itself back down that it lost fuel flow to the engines. Or maybe like I compressor stalled it or something, so the engines went. I was like, all right, sit rep. We have no engines. We're gliding, so let's push the nose over, glide a little bit. And the thing I thought, okay, the first thing we can try to do is immediately turn the igniters on and let's see if the engines relight themselves. So you got the air flowing through the engines that's spinning the turbines. You've still got fuel ostensibly still flowing into that because now we're in level or slightly down flight. There's no more negative G's to worry about. And yeah, so then we ended up with turn the lights off too.
Climb maintain 230 Southwest 51.
Yeah, so we ended up turn that on and I noticed like engines relit immediately.
Direct me, Southwest 51.
So I'm like, all right, we'll just hold it here for a second, let those engines relight, get the throttle forward, and then we'll hand flight and figure out what's going on. So I think I missed a speed restriction on the way through that. I think I actually blew the 240 speed restriction in the end. But yeah, that was something. At least it didn't reset my FMC. I know that would have been a problem. Genius SR, good to see you. How long is this flight time? 36 minutes right now. So we'll be down.
Do not exceed 280 knots for space.
Okay, 280 or less, Cowboy 717. 280. I don't think it'll let me do that. So 290. I don't think it'll let me speed intervene there. So let's try try this again. So
Southwest 51,
280.
300 knots for internal spacing.
Nose it up a little bit there.
Maintain 300 knots, Southwest 51.
Holy crap, dude, the controller's so quiet and the pilots are so loud. All right, so there we go.
Fort Worth Center, good evening, American.
That got me going, man. As soon as the lights went on, I'm like, oh man, you got to be kidding me. I'm not worried about the landing lights, dude. But thank you. David Blizzard, thanks for 11 months. Just finally got my household goods yesterday. Finally had my desktop back. Awesome, dude. Cheers, buddy. Thank you again for 11 months. Toasted Donut, thank you very much for the bits, man. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it. Aviate, communicate. It's actually aviate, navigate, communicate. Talking to them is the last thing I care about. This is the vomit comment. Yes, it is.
5830, maintain 280 knots for intro spacing.
Okay, 230 selected. 1,000 to go.
knots in the climb for American 5830.
I get the feeling 230 is as high as we're going to be allowed to go on this flight.
2749 for
Ultra realistic ATC. Have you ever called Mayday before? I've had some incidences, yeah, where I've had to declare an emergency, but I don't really do failures, so they're few and far between.
51 contact 47135175.
3575, Southwest 51, yeah.
That crab. That is a gangster crab for you. Holy cow, dude. Yeah, 73 knots just off the right nose. Yep, so we're looking at 35 minutes to get down there.
2749,
You ended up with chunks in the back. I think we got a few, yes. You're starting to sound like an MIT computer scientist. Oh no, we don't want that.
And American 2749 when able.
Water taxis, mid-flight engine failures. Yeah, no, the usual stuff. It's no big deal.
2223 American 2749.
Awake is pretty good, Harvey Anderson. Yes, I'm assuming you got some last time you were in Massachusetts.
Cowboy 717, contact 471354175. Take care, Castro.
3575, suit. 3575.
Oh,
that's a lot of people talking at once. Today's ATC is brought to you by simcharts.info. Effortless access to charts for all of your flight simulation needs. Visit twitch.tv/FSFerryPilot for more information, apparently. Fort Worth Center, good evening. It's Cowboy 717, flight level 230.
Cowboy 717, Fort Worth Center, Comet maintain flight level 330.
Climb maintain flight level 330, Cowboy 717. We're speed restricted 280. You want us to keep that?
Cowboy 717, leaving flight level 250, resume normal speed.
Okay, leaving 250 normal speed, Cowboy 717. Okay, so 280. Yeah. We should be EPR limit though. EPR climb. I think we blew our engines up there for a second. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything is okay. So once we go through 250, we'll go back to VNAV. We'll let the VNAV manage the rest of the climb. Very scenic in Texas, by the way. It's a beautiful state. Dave, wasn't take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by. Good to have you back.
United 98, Fort Worth Center, roger.
Alright, so through 250, we can go back to VNAV mode. Have to think a lot less. I think it's max up ahead of us, too. It's always max. I taxi slow, max flies slow. It's freaking grandma up there. It's all right though. We'll let it slide.
Southwest 51, were you previously assigned 280 knots as well?
Negative. I was assigned 300. Passing through flight level 300 right now. Do you have a Mach speed for me?
Southwest 51, resume normal.
300 knots through 300. He's freaking hauling, dude. It's like bits and pieces of the airplane are coming off. Oh, we just lost the #1 main rivet.
American 259,
Can we slow
resume normal
down?
speed if not already.
Yes, sir. We're normal speed.
You know,
now.
the MD-80 has a
Yeah.
weird compass thing. You have to use the mirror to see it. Does the
Roger.
rotate have that compass? I believe that it does. How does it work?
What how you doing, American 58?
How you doing?
200 for 23.
American 5834, center Comet maintain followable 310, resume normal speed.
I don't. Maybe it doesn't have it. I don't know where the compass is at.
5830, thanks.
Because yeah, it's usually right there, right? Okay. No faults. I gotcha. Thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, our compass is right here. No, that's airspeed. Never mind. We don't seem to have a backup compass anywhere. I think we have to. I don't know. Yes, I know what you're talking about with the mirror compass thing. But I don't know where it's at. Should be on the glare shield, the mirrors. Oh, it's right there. Oh, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go with probably not. I thought it did, but I guess not. It'd be right here, wouldn't it? Go hide the co-pilot's seat. It's probably that thing right there, my guess. I'm assuming that's it, but I don't see a mirror where you can actually look back at it. Something for you to figure out if you were to pick the plane up yourself. Ed Visca to see us. Still daytime. It is 8:30 here and dark outside. Texas is big and flat. Yes, it is.
American 2749 with you, flight level 230.
American 27494, center Comet maintain followable.
Could I fly this plane in real life? Nope.
Maintain level 350.
Almost certainly not. I could sit down and say, hey, I know what that button does. But I couldn't. There's no way I could fly it in real life.
Traffic.
What? Was that real traffic or was that a host? There's no traffic. Leave me alone.
American 259, Gunner Houston Center 126.
Did the primary puffer panel just fall off my Goram ship for no reason? I love that. I love that film, dude. I should go back and watch Serenity. It's really good. Fire. The TV show was good too, but I actually preferred the movie. I like the way that it flowed. Maybus, good to see you, by the way. S. Roth, welcome aboard. I think it flips out. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. I've never looked for it. If we're in a position where the only thing we have left to navigate...
717, turn right heading 230, vector for spacing.
Right 230, Cowboy 717. Why not just slow me down?
American 5830, turn right heading 230, vector for space.
Actually, it doesn't appear to be Max. It's this Southwest guy, I think, that's slowing us down. Looks like Max is doing all right. It's kind of funny, like, we're getting the delay vectors now.
30, turn right heading
We're getting the delay
230,
vectors now, and I got a shortcut coming out of Dallas.
230, American 53.
Oh yeah, he's delay vectoring both of us out here. Maybe Houston's making him space us out a bit. Because he's basically doing this, it looks like, to keep us out of Houston's airspace. The real MG, thanks for the bits, my friend. I appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. This is the Rotate MD-80, exclamation point plane for a link. Majestic Sneaky, good to see you. How do Reavers clean their spears? They put them through the wash. Oh, God.
You know, that 4205, kind of Houston Center.
That's awful, but funny.
128.6
I'm a leaf in the wind.
For United 4205, thank you.
S. Roth, we're not going to joke about that tonight, okay? We vector create spacing. We use speeds to maintain spacing already current. Gotcha. It's all right, dude. I'm not judging you. I mean, I am, but that's what I like. We're not judging you We're not judging anybody maliciously.
51, Phoenix Houston Center 128.6.
Apollo Chrome, good to see you.
28.6, Southwest 51.
Dude, it's been like... How long has it been?
Cowboy 717, clear direct Neil, resume the Kids 3 arrival.
Okay, back direct Neil. We'll resume the arrival. Cowboy 717. All right, we'll just turn this manually until we get pointed towards Neil. Then we'll go do direct 2. Let's see what kind of descend via we get if we get one. Does the VNav work in this plane? I don't remember. I think it does. Neil direct Inta. Yeah, I think we'll turn a little further before we do that. It does, okay. Does it work well?
Cowboy
You think
717, connect Houston Center 128.6 next.
28.6, Cowboy 717. We'll see you later, buddy.
American 50, 30% direct Neil, resume Kids 3 arrival.
Direct Neil.
All right, come down here. Let's do direct one more time. Yeah. That's more like it. We'll do nav on that. Houston Center, good evening. Cowboy 717, flight level 307, climbing flight level 330.
Cowboy 717, Houston Center, good evening.
He sounds bored. Steven Shalik, good to see you. I don't like the MD-80. All right. Do I use yoke and pedals? Nope. I use a joystick. I use a flight stick, and I have a flight stick and pedals. I use a Cytec X55. I don't believe it. I don't think yokes are really... I don't like yokes. Like, I just don't... They take up so much space on the desk. They get in the way. Most of the time, we're flying on autopilot anyway. Like, I'm not a big fan of using yokes. Oh, yes, the Mad Dog.
Descend.
No, I'm not doing any of that.
Clear of conflict.
Real MG, I see your message now. Yeah, dude. The Mad Dog's been long overdue. Moving company just called and sent me a price estimate. Almost spilled my beer. It's crazy what they charge. Harvey Anderson, where are you moving to, man? Did I miss the message? D. Trevin1, welcome aboard. One thing I can make a game with this is use both aircraft mechanic simulator and flight sim. That'd be kind of cool. I missed somebody. Oh, Xiotis, good to see you. How you doing, buddy? Happy Friday. Is there an A380? Nope.
United 1981.
I mean, I guess there is technically, but
240.
all intents and purposes, there's no A380.
Cross Chile, FI level 240, 1981.
Dude, we spent $1,000 just on a moving van to go
Cowboy
from like
717 to 7maintain flight level 240.
7maintain flight level 240, Cowboy 717. All right.
Southwest 51, connect Houston Center 132.15.
Retard.
3215, Southwest 51.
Okay, down we go. Homie Live US, thanks for 8 months of support. Says good evening, Castrator. Have a safe flight. Thank you very much, buddy. Cheers. Appreciate your support. I got high hopes for Dead Stick, yeah. I didn't really, yeah. I didn't care for the overlay and whatnot they had on the stream the other day, but I do have high hopes for that sim. We'll see what comes out of it. Speed cell, 280. Down the hill. We never even made it to cruise. Computer Flying, welcome aboard. How you doing? Solitan P38, welcome aboard. Went over Lake Conroe. I don't know where Lake Conroe is.
Houston, good
But
evening,
we'll wait.
American 5830, 310.
American 5830, Center, good evening.
Neil J, happy Friday. I'm doing very well, man. How are you? Yeah, but it looks neat. Like the Dead Stick Simulator is probably the most exciting thing on the horizon right now, as far as I'm concerned. Like there's some payware stuff that's in the works. Actually, you know what? Aerobask. I think Aerobask finally announced their new project. They're making a Falcon. So that's actually really exciting to me. But yeah, Dead Stick. I think Dead Stick is probably like the next big thing coming out that's on my radar. Garfly, buddy, you're gonna have to start talking in words soon. You ain't gonna last long. Spartan 13, 5, 15. It's going pretty well, man. How are you? This cockpit makes me long for the MD-11 one of these days.
Recon.
Leighton 23, thanks for 11 months. Been getting into DCS lately, liking it a lot. Happy 11, one more till 12. Thank you very much, dude. Cheers. Yeah, I was playing the F-14 or flying around in the F-14 on Wednesday when it came. Was it Wednesday it came out? I think on Wednesday, whenever it came out. And I was in VR. And I had heli pilot and then later lumberhacks in the back seat with me. And what a hoot that was, man. That was so much fun. I'm excited for doing some more DCSing. Here's a hot tip. Next Friday, we're gonna do the F-14 in DCS, so get ready for that. It'll be a lot like the F-18 stream. We're just gonna kind of mess around. There probably won't be a lot of combat stuff. We might do a few bomb drops and whatnot, maybe a little bit of air-to-air here and there, but for the most part, it's just gonna be messing around for 4 hours or so, and working on getting my group of people together to see who's interested in coming out and who we got to go flying and whatnot. So it should be a good time. Do you drink much alcohol or less? I have a couple of drinks a week. You guys see me drinking on Fridays because that's one of my days to sort of kick back and relax. But I don't really drink a ton.
Houston Center, good evening. Out of 1091 with you, flight level 260, direct EHA.
All right. EVA is 24 to 20,000.
1091, Houston Center, squawk 4711.
And 280 knots. We've been given no descend via just flight level 240. I'm expecting we'll get a handoff in a second, and then that control will give us the bigger descent. Like there's a lot of planes, and we're not hearing a lot of people, so there must be.
And Center American 5830 for lower when you can.
Let's see here. A lot of Houston approach controllers on.
Center descend via the
How many Houston Center controllers? Where is Houston Center at?
Alright, send via the kids 3, American 5830.
I didn't get this send via.
Cowboy 717, send by the kids 3 arrival, altimeter 3028.
Send via the kids 3 arrival, Cowboy 717, 2 on the altimeter. Okay, so let's keep this train going down. Let's just go start by pulling you down to 12. And we'll go VNAV.
Altimeter 3029 will descend via the arrival at United 1981.
No, don't climb.
United 1091, radar contact level 27050.
12, we come down here, descend now.
Corpus Christi, good evening.
What are you doing? There it goes. Okay, so it should now do a nice shallow descent here.
3565, contact Fort Worth Center.
Or fly straight ahead.
175.
There we go. Oh gosh, is this thing gonna dive?
Houston Center, good evening. 506, we are through flight level 260.
No, VNAV.
We are on the Usher 3 arrival for Houston.
Oh, this thing's gonna sound the klaxons. Here we go.
That was 4506.
All right, you know what?
Houston.
We don't need to do quite that aggressive of a dive. Actually, we kind of do, don't we?
4506, reroute for you.
We need to be below 19,000 a case, so yep, we're good.
You might reroute.
Traffic.
I don't see any traffic. Okay, so 19,000 and below at Case.
2127 with you at level 230.
2127 Houston, call maintain level.
I'm not sure why it's saying 6,000 feet per minute.
I'm clear for level 270 for United 2127.
Oh, you know what? Because it's, yeah, that's actually how far off we are. Yeah, we'll just keep the speed brakes off a little bit. Let it bring us down. After Case is Kids between 12 and 14,000. Still 280 knots. So we got 13,000, or we got 13 miles, I should say, to get below 14K. That's going to be pushing it, but we should be able to do it at this rate of descent. Propacks are wondering what's going on. Well, that's what happens when you fly cheap-ass charter airlines. This is what you get, okay? Tim Rodeo, how you doing, man? Dustin C, welcome aboard. Harvey Anderson, you're moving to New York. Dude, didn't you just... Are you selling your Arrow then, Harvey? Did you, are you bringing your Arrow over here, or are you gonna have to offload that and do something else when you get here? You have to get access to get your license converted, get access to a plane, and we'll add you to the list of guys that we need to fly together and meet up with. Oh, you're going to Manhattan. Oh man, you're going to ground zero, quite literally.
Cowboy 717 contact Houston approach 119.62.
1962 717. 19.
Delta 2345 contact Fort Worth Center
62
135.75.
Let's get the
Wait, 31 left.
Houston ATIS information echo. Nope. 01012, 10 miles, overcast 10. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 4, 31 left, 31 right, 35.
Houston approach for rooms 49, link 1.
Simultaneous approaches in use.
Link 1 arrival with echo.
Push a pilot's discretion. What's the altimeter? 3028.
Airways 49, Houston approach, good evening, you expect 27.
I'll plan on the 27 for rooms 49.
Southwest 5712,
We're almost caught up here.
130.
Kinda.
130 Southwest 5712.
Houston approach Cowboy 717, 14,200, descending Kids 3, and we've got Echo at Houston Hobby.
Well, ask call and say call sign again, please.
Cowboy 717.
Cowboy 717, Houston approach, good evening. Thank you for the ATIS. You can expect a visual runway 4.
And we'll expect that, Cowboy 717. Okay, let's come down here.
Hi.
Let's go heading mode briefly. Go to you. Departing and arriving. Houston. ILS runway 4. We'll back that up. Execute that. Back to direct intercept. And we are currently flying towards Sniffy. Actually, we'll just say KT break, or QT break. Do that. Go to nav mode, and then back to VNav. And we have caught up with our VNav now, so we can put the speed brake back in. Okay, let me make sure that's also the runway that I want.
Houston, good evening, American 259. We're 10, descending on the Kids North transition. We have the ATIS.
American 259, Houston approach, roger.
Houston approach Cowboy 717. Any chance we could put 3-5 on request?
Cowboy 717, you can expect a visual 3-5.
And we'll expect that, Cowboy 717. Thank you. All right, back to heading mode. Back down here, departing and arriving. Arriving Houston Hobby, 3-5. We'll put the RNAV in there.
Airwing 49, contact Houston Center.
Direct.
Houston approach 120.05.
QT break. Execute. And back to nav mode. So now we're completely configured and set up for runway 35. 35 is closer to where I want to go.
6,000 with echo.
Because we're flying a private plane. We're not going to Gates. You kidding me?
American,
We're going
was
to
that
Millionaire
American
tonight.
5830?
Max, you should come to Millionaire with us.
United 1011 16,000 with Echo.
Ah, there you are. United
Okay.
1011, Houston approach. Good evening. You can expect 27.
270 at 1011.
Oh.
Descend. Crossing. Descend. Clear of conflict.
6,000 for this. 6,000 feet. Okay, so we're doing okay now. I don't know why it suddenly decided to bring us back to 240 knots, but hey, whatever.
5712, 7 maintain 2,000.
2,000.
In the process of converting my license, probably have to sell the plane, get a new one because it's more expensive to bring there than get a new one. Yeah, for sure. Well, if you want to try to find an arrow out here, you'll probably find a few. A lot of flight schools offloading them. There's also better planes than an arrow. Just saying. Do a single engine landing. I think I'm all set with that, Max. Glocky, how you doing, man? Can you give me your home address? I need to see your baby.
5712, turn left, heading
No.
030.
You missed the baby earlier. The baby was on the stream. Go watch the VOD. How are we looking here? So we got clouds. The outside air temperature is -9.
Good evening, American.
So let's turn some anti-ice on.
7 on the Kids 3 information echo.
American 5830, Houston approach. You can
Oh,
expect
yeah, I
visual
can't.
runway 4.
Oh man.
We're going visual
Engine,
for 4.
let's turn the
American
engine
5830.
anti-ice off. So we'll run the wings for a little bit, and then we'll run the engine if we think we have to.
Good evening. Southwest 51 is 9.1, descending to 3.
Southwest 51, Houston approach.
Okay, reviews above 11,000. After that, it's gonna be 10,000 at Oz, and then down from there. Let me make sure 3.5 takes us on this route. Gulver to Krusty to Villy. Yeah, okay, so it's got the right one to RJ. Cool. I think we're gonna make it. I kind of want to respond
United
to
1011,
this.
contact Houston approach 120.05.
Isn't there a low mileage Cirrus jet available? Touche. I'm open for recommendation on airplanes. Yeah, well, that depends on what your budget is. So if you, Harvey, seriously, if you want to send me a PM, send me a PM sometime with what your budget is, and I'd be more than happy to make some suggestions.
American 259, clear visual approach 31 left.
I think general aviation over here is quite a bit different than over where you're from.
Southwest 5712, turn left heading at 340.
Okay, we can bring the anti-ice off now.
340 and so
Citation M2 looks cool. Yeah, I think we get to see one tomorrow. Can't wait. Get my club to buy it. Ha! Live in the Boston area? I do. I'm thinking about Curry College. I have no idea where that's at. I live up on the North Shore of Boston, though. I'm based out of KBVY, Beverly Airport. Will Pipes, thanks for 25 months. I do appreciate it, man. Cheers, buddy. And M. Taus, thank you for 3 months. His 90 days. Been fun watching. I hope the baby's doing well. Thank you very much to both you guys. Cheers. Baby's doing fantastic. She's 4 months old today. She had her doctor's appointment, got a couple of shots. She did great.
Southwest 5712, clear approach down Tech Tower.
Clear left through on left and we'll contact the tower, Southwest 5712.
Okay, so I need to find out what's tower frequency gonna be. X squawk box, where's the menu? Show me. Who's online?
American 259, contact
Houston Tower
18.7.
18.7.
18.7, Max 259, so on. Houston Center, good evening.
Yeah, 18.7, there we go.
Sending rather link to one arrival through 16,200.
All right. Milton, Massachusetts. I'm not even sure exactly where Milton's at. It's out. I think it's out west.
Roger,
I don't know. Massachusetts is awesome, dude. Like I love living out here. I'll talk crap about the housing prices and things like that, but ultimately I'm very happy with my decision to come out here.
Southwest 2393, Houston approach. You can expect the visual 3 to 1 left.
Okay, so we're 240. We're gonna have to start slowing down to 210 here in a second. Let's go to our init ref index approach. We'll land flaps 40. So it's gonna be 132 knots plus 5, so 137.
Southwest
there we go.
51,
Here comes the slowing.
At your 10 to 11 o'clock.
Let's go pull the slats out.
5 miles, report the field in sight.
Inside Southwest 51.
Southwest 51 cleared. Visual approach, runway 31 left, contact tower 118.7.
Alright, so looking for a runway out there.
31 left and tower 1187 Southwest 51.
Supposed to be 210 knots at Crusty. We got 10 miles to get down there. Yeah, we got plenty of time to get down. To get down and slow down. I think I can go... Where's my speeds at? Down here? Is it? No, that's not it.
United 983, contact Houston approach 120.05.
There's a flaps placard somewhere.
0.05,
I think. Maybe not.
United.
Oh, here they are. Oh yeah, we could put flaps down. Absolutely, we go flaps 11. We go all the way to flaps 15 if we need to. Down they come. Okay, so we're looking for the field now. The field should be... That might be it right there. Yeah, it looks like it. Wait till we get a little bit closer here before we call it. RJ puts us in pretty good shape to fly in there. Psycorp, how you doing, my friend? Happy Friday. It's good to see you. Ailerons neutral, happy Friday.
Southwest 1560.
Rudyism, how you doing?
To maintain 4,000 flight present heading.
Milton's near Dedham and Norwood. Got it.
And the 4,000 Southwest.
Houston approach here.
Dude, it is obscenely cheap to, or expensive to live here, yeah. I mean, but like the salaries and whatnot are generally... The salaries and whatnot are generally adjusted to help with that. If you're a poor college kid, it certainly sucks.
Are you off the arrival?
That's something that you don't want to have them say to you. Are you flying the arrival? Why, yes, sir, I am.
Link 1 would have turned you a while back there. Go ahead, fly heading 330.
500 to go. This is going to be the bottom of the arrival. I do have the field.
Yeah, 1737, maintain 14,000.
Maintaining 14,000, yeah, 1737.
Pretty good line of traffic going to Houston. Or George Bush.
694 Papa Bravo, information echo on the G-Man 2 arrival. Actually, that's due to.
TVM 694 Papa Bravo, Houston approach. Roger, all.
One of my good friends was, oh yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, pretty much. Well, the whole Northeast is pretty bad. Like even New Hampshire was kind of expensive when I lived up there. Overly aggressive. Moisture trails or whatever you're called. Vapor trails. Approach Cowboy 717 as a field if it helps.
Cowboy 717 cleared visual approach runway 35 contact tower 118.7.
Here for the visual 35 contact tower 717. We'll see it.
We were left at 8,000 feet, and then we were left high, so we were just trying to get down. Normally in a jet, we do it
Landing gear.
about 3 miles. That's what we're doing here, trying to inside Ludlow.
Landing gear.
Yeah, dude, we're stupid high right now.
Landing gear. Landing.
Thankfully, I'm flying a sack of bricks.
I'm not sure how tight you want me to turn, but that's what we do.
Altitude. Altitude.
Rank 59, Constance involved, going through on
Max giving him an earful.
01012.
Go in now, through 11.
Hobby Tower, Cowboy 717, visual 3-5.
Cowboy 717, Hobby Tower, good evening. Runway 35 left.
Excuse me?
Runway 35 left, clear to land, wing 01012.
Okay, verify runway 35, clear to land, Cowboy 717.
Cowboy 717, that's from make a left base into 35 left.
Okay, left base.
Runway 35.
Left base, runway 35, clear to land, runway 35, Cowboy 717. I think you figured it out there. There is no 35 left.
West 51, runway 31, left, clear to land, number 2, behind American 259.
What kind of plane is American 259?
Clear to land 3-1, left number 2, traffic into sight, 6-1.
Excuse me? Landing gear's down. You brake arm now. Okay, 132 to 137 for the approach speed.
830 is on the left base for runway 4.
Everybody's on a different runway. I love it.
American 830.
Well, I've sure got my dose of VATSIM tonight.
4,
All right, gear down. 3 green, flaps down indicated. Throttle brake is armed. Speed brake I saw was armed. Runway's in sight. Clearance been received. Let's go land. Thanks for the bits, Max. Appreciate it, man. You're not doing flight number 2 with us? Oh, wait. That's runway 4. I was lining up for the wrong runway. Oh, crap.
1,000.
Okay, there's the right runway. Oh boy, this approach went from being pretty good to not great at all. Fast, real fast.
400.
Stable enough.
300. Sync rate, 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 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Right. Tell. And cross runway 3-1 right, contact ground point 9 on the other side today.
Alright, hotel, cross 3 right on the other side, we're going to ground. Have a good night, 259.
Retard, retard, retard.
Doesn't matter. We survived.
Cowboy 17, welcome to Houston Hobby. Where are you taxing to today?
Heading down to Millionaire, down by Hotel, South, Cowboy 717.
Cowboy 717, I do not have the, Millionaire ramp here. So would that be the hangars off the west ramp?
It's gonna be down on the chart. It's marked FBO near Hotel and Golf, the intersection of Hotel and Golf.
Roger that. Hotel and Golf. Okay. Taxi to hangar via Golf.
Okay. Taxi via Golf. Cowboy 717. We'll see in a few. Surprised they want me on ground.
Decent there, Southwest 2393.
Oh, I left the ignition on the whole time. I left the starter off for the left engine the whole time.
Southwest 17. Southwest 1993, 31 left.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Clear to
Good stuff.
land.
1, 2, 3. Next beer and Zemo giveaway on me. Explain Chris, thank you very much, man. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate it.
Hobby Tower, Southwest 1649, holding short, 31 left at...
Just do a circle approach to 3.5 and an MD-80. Unintentionally, okay?
Southwest
It happens.
51. Welcome to Houston Hobby. Cross right 31.
That was fun.
Contact ground point 9 on the other side. Okay.
I was totally lining up. I was totally lining up for runway 14 or runway 4, and then I realized my mistake because I looked at the chart. I'm like, man, I bet runway 4 and runway 35 are pretty easy to mix up, aren't they? And then as I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm totally lined up for runway 4 right now. That's not going to do me any good. Yeah. All right, let's figure out how to go here. Turn them off for a little bit. It's a good thing we got this external camera here. Really comes in helpful times like these. There's Ben. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Houston Hobby Airport. I don't even know what time it is. Don't care.
Retard.
Pretty much. Let me unsquawk here real quick. Set the park brake, take my foot off the brake. Off. Ladies and gentlemen. So Max, thanks for the bits, man. I appreciate it. Harry Sim, thanks for 19 months. You missed it by just a little bit. Cheers, my friend. X-Pain Chris, thanks again for the bits. And Aya Rob, thank you for 2 months of support. Congrats on the baby. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate it. Cheers. If I do the replay, I got to reload the whole sim. So I'm going to skip the replay. I'm sorry. No, the baby already came. The baby came out earlier. She's well in bed. So the baby's been going to bed now between like 7 and 8 o'clock. So she's been in bed for, I think, about an hour now. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, I'd bring her out for the break here. But when she came in here earlier tonight, which is right about the time that we took off, she called it quits. Mo Faze, thanks for your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Mud Club. Cheers. Thank you very much, man. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Nico. How you doing, my friend? We're on the big screen. We're all watching you. Nice. Nico, did you guys catch my landing? We might have to watch the replay. Did you guys catch the landing coming in here where I was lined up for the wrong runway and fixed it? But, yeah. That's cool. Houston Hobby. Default scenery. Looks fantastic. Gets the job done. Let's bounce ourselves out here a little bit. So they're landing on runway 4 and runway that one. I asked for 3.5 because it's as you can see, a shorter taxi. And we already had a long taxi in Dallas Fort Worth. Replay worth a restart. All right, dude, we'll do the replay. Off of VATSIM. Replay mode. Uh-oh. Stand by. All right, here's the realization coming up. It's like, all right, I'm lining up. You see, I'm lining up for the runway. I'm like, all right, we're looking pretty good. I'm on a base now. I'm starting to make my turn, and I'm like, wait a minute. Nope, nope, abort, abort. 1,000. So we'll make the circling approach here. We'll make the circling approach here for runway 35. Put ourselves in about a 30-degree bank coming in. Yeah. This isn't dangerous at all, don't worry. Space Dandy, thanks for the bits, my friend. That's a good point. Tonight's theme is cowboy. What better cowboy way to approach than to line up for 4 and circle to 3-5? Yeah. Got the speed dropping down. Lost a little bit of speed there, but it's okay because we can just nice, easy flare. Butter. Centerline, distant memory, won't worry about that. Let's get the GoPro view going. Yeah, sync rate, I know. Alright, so lining up, realization, oh no. Bring ourselves around. Like, alright, so I gotta get myself, I wanted to get myself on a 45 or so coming in here. I knew if I was on the 45 I could definitely make this, but then I lost track of my speed, so I was definitely fast at this point. So pulled the power, put the nose down, and then really start cranking it here. It's like, all right, I'm going to aim for the captain bars now. Just try to get as close as we can. Of course, I knew I was going to overshoot. I knew I was going to be heavy on the brakes, too. I ended up going to, I think, full manual braking pretty quickly after we touched. You wouldn't do that in the real world. You would go around if you realized you lined up for the wrong runway, just so you know that. And just so you know that I know that, too. I'm a real pilot. Oh, yeah. That's pretty sweet. I like that. That was actually pretty fun. Passengers in this flight got one hell of a ride, that's for sure. Losing the engines on the departure. This thing. Hey, Nico, are you guys going to be streaming later? Dude, you're one to talk about the floats, buddy. I don't want to hear it. But are you and Josh going to be streaming later tonight? Oh, yeah. Alright, so because we did that, we're going to reload the sim. I don't trust going back into the airplane without after replay without doing that. Just personal thing. Let's go X-plane, and we'll do our next flight. Next flight will be a pretty short one, too. Totally worth the cowboy approach. A true cowboy. Gutsiest move I've ever seen, Mav. Yeah. Josh is sick. What? Did he get some air sickness? Or did he have did he have some bad fish tonight? KHOU. And we want to be down here at Millionaire. All right. That's going to load in. I'm going to step away for a few minutes here and go use boys' room. Maybe grab myself another cocktail. And then we'll continue with part number 2. So if you're taking off, thanks for stopping by. If you're sticking around, we'll see you here in a few minutes. Be right back. Yeah, you like my background? He got food poisoning. Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, Dingo. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. We'll be right back, guys. Insert name. Welcome aboard. I think we got them all. Yeah. All right. That ain't gonna work, is it? Get myself back in place here. Close enough. Okay. Hide you. Let's get the APU started up here. Do some flight planning now. Flight number 2 is taking us up to Austin. Aston. Not to be confused with Boston. Fun fact, I had to spend a night last year in Dallas-Fort Worth because I went to my gate that was supposed to be for, you know, Boston, and it was for Boston until it wasn't. It was for Austin. They changed the gates on me. So I went to go board an airplane that was going to Austin. Yeah. I spent the night in Dallas-Fort Worth and took the 7:30 a.m. flight to Boston because I missed mine. TXX. KHOU, KAUS. MD-80. And for 3-5. Actually, we'll plan for probably a runway 4 departures, my guess. Yeah, we'll see if they give us that. All right. Generate that. Yeah. Okay, so that's done. When that's finished, we can go file it. File? God, crap, I got the hiccups. $22,000. Okay, so pick a reasonable altitude at least. File. Connect. Let's get that fixed. We can fix that by going to... So, hey, if this happens on your sim, okay, go to plugins, X Squawk Box, preferences, and change the number, change the text window size. So I alternate mine between 10 and 11. Okay, change it to 10. It moves it back where it belongs. I'm so happy when I figured that one out. Euphoric Rager, thanks for 15 months of support. I appreciate it, man. Happy Friday. You're out in like Aussie land, right? Isn't it Saturday out there? Cheers, man. Thank you very much. Austin and Boston confusion is basically the main plot of Road Trip in 90s. Dude, I haven't even thought about that in years. What airline? We're flying Cowboy. TXX. It's a defunct, I think it's it's an old defunct airline for like Texas charter or something or other. I don't know. It works, Nico. Keep Austin weird. We're taking the weird to Austin, that's for sure. Spent the night in Atlanta before, got bumped up the flights back to Cincinnati, had no option but to wait for the morning. It's always odd wandering around an empty airport, especially when it's as busy as Atlanta. Ah, yes! However, I managed to get the very last room at the local Motel 6, so I could at least spend 5 hours in something resembling a bed. It could have been a lot worse, put it that way. It's killing music. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Welcome back for part number 2. Our flight from Houston Hobby up to Austin. We'll see if it's any more or less exciting than the first one. That's for sure. Oh, Dingo! Thank you very much for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Cheers. Have a beer on you. Absolutely. I appreciate it, man. I don't know why the alert didn't come up. Go. Well, that's awkward. I see the payment in my email. I see the alert here, but the alert did not pop up on the screen. So, Dingo, thank you very much, though. I appreciate it. I don't know why it's not coming up. Yeah, dude, super quality. Oh, it did. Okay. That works. Never mind. Yeah, super quality hotel. It was a very, very, very beautiful place. I woke up in the morning all excited. It was like, I was so tired, dude. But I was ready to take a shower, and there was no water. There was no freaking water. I'm like, are you kidding me? Normally I would have called and complained and everything else, but you know what? I was so tired. I just was like, I'm gonna go catch this flight, and I just do not care right now. I don't care enough to go make a big fit about this. So yeah, so I didn't. All right, APU's on. So let's get the APU air conditioning on. Do that. Oops. Yep. Yaw damper on. Bleeds both on. Cross bleeds on. Here we go. Get the displays up. Now, this is made worse by the fact that, like, I usually try to travel as cheap as possible. I have no issue staying at a sleazy Motel 6. I really don't care. If it saves me a few bucks and I can spend it doing something fun. So there were other hotels available. I certainly could have gotten in somewhere else. But the Motel 6 was like 40 bucks a night. It had a free shuttle. It's like, all right, dude, I'm all over that. And then, like, the airport shuttle in the morning was supposed to be full. And they're like, yeah, we can't get you on until later. I'm like, dude, like, my flight is at 7:30. Like, later's not going to work. He's like, yeah, you could try to show up and maybe you'll get lucky. So I just showed up and walked on the shuttle and nobody said anything. It's like, all right, dude, thanks. KHOUR. But yeah, you've never experienced life until you've stayed at a nice sleazy Motel 6. They're pretty sweet, dude. They're pretty awesome. All right, so we got the alignment process going. Let's get the plane loaded up here. Back over to pounds. Pulling off the sim brief. Looks like we'll go 20,000 pounds of fuel. Which makes sense because we're flying to Austin and our alternate's DFW, whereas before we were flying to Houston and or from DFW and our alternate was Austin. So it's about the same amount of fuel required. 150 today. 75. And then that puts us zero fuel weight of 106.9. We want to have 114.8. So that's going to be roughly 7.9. And our trip fuel, we are planning on using about 5,000. Cool. I can deal with that. And that's zero fuel weight of 114.8. I said we needed 114. Perfect. 114.8. Great. Got it. Somebody's trolling me as Southwest 717. Yeah, go figure. Welcome to VATSIM. You expect water at the Motel 6? Of course not. Thanks for the heads up, Max. I currently work for a Days Inn here now. Much better clients. Oh, so you used to work? Did you used to work for Motel 6? Just a bed, a TV, shower, nothing more than that. It was a night auditor for one here in Iowa. Oh, I can imagine a Motel 6 in the middle of yeah, Motel 6 in the middle of Iowa is probably pretty interesting. LA Cowboy, it's good to see you. The Daedalus, how you doing, man? Happy Saturday. Septoplex, welcome aboard. And Euphoric Rager, happy Saturday. Make sure I got everybody here. Safa Jake, welcome aboard. Dude, this jet's amazing. I love flying this thing. Clowns be out in the F&O tonight. That's right. Okay, so we're all plugged. Oh, we gotta actually load these things in here, don't we? So let's go to the next page. And then open. So we learned earlier that if you're on GPU power, you need to go over to APU power before you load the plane up, or else it won't do it. That was an interesting bug. Expedite. Good. Boom. And, oh, nope, up here. Then close, retract, close. Bing bong. Northeast corner of Iowa. Gotcha. Have you picked up Division 2? Not yet. I think I'm going to. I have the F-14 Tomcat. It's my latest thing I've been playing, but I have not gotten the Division 2 yet. I'm holding off. I'm not sure it's my kind of game, but I'm gonna wait and see. Nah, we're flying private tonight. We're flying private people, you know, expensive people around. Bit of a hotel snob, travel a ton for work, become an elitist when it comes to hotels. I know a lot of people that are like that. And I understand why you would be like that. That's one of those, like, this drives my wife crazy, by the way, because I just don't care about the hotel that I stay at. Like, I'm the kind of guy, I'd be totally happy traveling in a hostel, you know, staying in hostels and whatnot all the way through Europe. Like, I don't care. As long as it's a bed, as long as I can go to sleep, reasonable night's sleep, like, I'm gonna go do something in the morning anyway. Like, a hotel is just a bed to me. Okay, so let's get some frequencies up. Show who's online. Let's see. Houston. There is no... I don't think there's delivery control. I think we're going to go straight to ground, it looks like. Yeah, so we'll go to ground. Houston ground. 121.9. Ground .9er. Go figure. 21.9er. Ground and tower are falling apart. Oh, great. All right, let me get my flight plan put in here real quick too. Put it in ForeFlight just because I use this to help me read back. Yep. Ooh. Which runway for the Wiley? I don't know. How about that one? I have... Oh my gosh. I have the scarecrows if I only had a brain song stuck in my head, and I have no idea why that is. Probably because I want VATSIM. If I only had a brain. Hey, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome to Millionaire. My plane's bigger. Oh, I love the star here. Star's a Wiley. Yeah. It's not the size of the plane. Right? Ah, dude, we're not cargo. We're VIP. VI freaking P. Look at all those Cirrus jets. Come on, man. There's a lot of chutes to be pulled. Ground, good evening. Cowboy 717, IFR to Austin, please.
Blocked.
Seriously?
Lester, drop calling say again, please.
Cowboy 717, IFR Austin, please.
Cowboy 717, request, please stand by number 1.
That's right, I'm number 1. Don't you forget it. I'm sitting here for how long and nobody's talking, and the exact second I go and make a transmission, I get it blocked. That's how it goes for me. Them's the ropes. That's me, the challenger. All right, dude. Good to see you, Tricky. Get ready for chaos on frequency. Southwest 717 is here. Slant whiskey to Austin. Oh, yeah. Good. That's sure to piss somebody off.
Cowboy 717, cleared to the Austin airport by the Retire 5 departure. Min-year transition that is filed. Climb maintain 5000. Expect flight level 220 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequencies 124.35 and squawk 4727.
Clear to the Austin airport. Retry 5 manure as filed. 5,000 on departure. 220 within 10. Departure 124.35. Squawk 4727. Cowboy 717.
Cowboy 717, confirm squawk 4727.
4727, Cowboy 717.
Cowboy 717, read back correct pushing start at your discretion. Advisory, taxi sector runway 31, right for departure.
Wilco, is there any chance we just take off 3-5 or runway 4?
Cowboy 717, roger, runway, expect runway 35.
Okay, we'll expect 3-5 then, 717. Thank you. Never hurts to ask.
And ground Southwest 9.
Okay, down here, let's go route KHOU to Chaos. AUS. Activate. Execute. Departing and arriving. Departing from Houston on runway 35. And taking the retier 5? Retier? I don't know. Manure intersection is all I really care about. He said manure? Manure, I think is what he said, but it's manure. Come on, guys. We know that's manure. Of course it's manure. I'm assuming they're using... yeah, they're using 3-5s. So we'll plan for 3-5 left, or 3-5 right. On the Wiley 5. From the manure transition. Back to legs. And put you up there. Nope. Okay, that's not going to work because it's vectors. That's fine. That's also vectors. Okay. Discontinuity's there we can live with. Init ref. Check, check. Reserves tonight. 6.0. Cost index is long range cruise. We'll call 65. And we're going to 22,000 feet. Not 220,000 feet, 22,000. F. Appropriate. Okay, so the outside air temperature is currently 15 Celsius. We'll flex it. No, you know what? We're going to toga this one. We got 6,000 feet to work with. We're going to be a little heavy. We're going to use toga. And then we'll set these again once we're good to go. Okay, so we're going to be 5 on the CG. 5% on the CG, taking off flaps 15. So we're going to line the black line up with the green line.
Stabilizer motion.
Okay. Ian, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you, buddy. Scampers, welcome aboard. Okay, that's in. That's set. We'll do the glare shield here. We'll do all the rest of it once we get the engines fired up, since we can get away with that. So the parking brake is set. Hydros are on. And let's go ahead and fire up some engines here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's bring a beacon online. That's you. You. And we'll use system B this time. Do do do. Do 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 do. Excuse me. Oh yeah, right. Pack's off. Aha! I figured it out. All right, into rotation. Here we go. 122 Victor Uniform. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Yeah, this is flight number 2, Ian. Betty isn't wrong. There is some stabilizer motion. Yes, ma'am. I had to go missed it landing in Houston. Oh, it sucks, dude. 15. Waiting for 20. What's the flap wheel thing for? Over here? I have no idea. Like, this is supposed to be like dial of flaps or something, but I've never looked into how the whole thing works. I think you can set manual flaps through this, but I really have no idea. Honestly, I have no clue how that worked. Okay, here's one good engine. Make it 2. I hope we're not doing another glider, man. Kung Pao Cow, how you doing? Ah, he had a reverser stuck. That's nice. Sucks for him. Close enough. Give it gas. Yeah, as long as I go for some more 0G action, then yeah, absolutely. It's cool livery. Cessna Rocks did a good job on this one. Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right, so that's done. Overhead panel now. We can go you back on, you back on. Turn you off, off. Off, off, off. Pitot and static on. Windshield anti-ice on. And then come down here. RTO. Don't know about that. Turn the cross bleeds off. We're good. Ian, thanks for 27 months. Average weight for a 27-month-old is around 27.8 pounds for girls and 29 pounds for boys. Average height is around 34.6 inches for girls and 35.1 inches for boys. Thank you very much, Ian. I appreciate that. Cheers. That'll be very important here in another 23 months for me. Can you reverse out of the gates in this plane? Yes. We reversed into this spot here earlier.
Traffic.
Backwood 666. Thank you very much for the host. Welcome everybody from Backwood 666's channel. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, everybody. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. We are on our way from Houston up to Austin for this flight. Should be a good time tonight. Okay, so now we can set 15 on our flaps. And wait for the flaps to go to 15. And once the flaps are set, we can come and redo the V speeds here. We're not flexing anything tonight. Well, I mean, we're not flexing our temperatures tonight. Good. Okay, V1 136, V rotate 140, V2 147. I want to see this departure too while we're at it. Okay, so it's a vector departure. It's a departure heading 356. Vectors from there. There's no speed restrictions. There's no altitude restrictions. There's a waypoint called Weed, which is slightly ironic in Texas, but I don't think that any of that's illegal. Okay. So let's go 356 on the heading. 356 right there. We're going to go, we've cleared to 5,000 feet initially. And flight director on. Arm you. We'll go vertical speed. 1,500 feet per minute. And we'll set our initial speed all the way up to 240. Yeah, this is what works best. Usually works best for me. I won't say that was the case. Oh, God. Let's go. Up. 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 There, 240. That's set. Upper limit. Push that. That won't do anything. Actually, that doesn't do anything until the auto throttle comes on, does it? Takeoff mode. Okay. Great. Okay, glare shield set. Our RNAV, LNAV, and VNAV are set. So let's come down here, do the transponder 4727. 4727 TARA set. Good. All right. What do you say we go? We'll check out the weather, and then we'll bugger out of here. Information Foxtrot is now current. 01010, 10 mile visibility, overcast 11,000, blah, 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 blah. Altimeter 3028. Okay, flight controls. Right rudder. Left rudder. Left aileron. Right aileron. Full back. Full forward. Park brake released. Got no messages on the warning box here. Let's get our outside view going so we can make sure we don't hit anything. Dogs 3447, how you doing, my friends? Good to see you. Novatron, welcome aboard. Usually the most conservative state smokes the most. Yeah, they don't just smoke the most. There are other things that they teach in those schools that are not being adhered to. I promise you that.
Intercontinental.
Boys and girls doing things that Jesus might not approve of. That's all I'm going to say. Turn off the ignitions. Oh, thank you. They're off. But thank you anyway.
And Southwest 717 is short of 13 left.
Southwest 717, cleared across.
I'm in Houston right now. I can testify that is now right, or now that it is now night. Yes, it is now night. But I don't like to fly at night, so we're flying during the day.
31 left.
Look at my kitty. How you doing, buddy? What's on tap tonight? We're having a watermelon flavored soda water and some Costco brand gin. Pretty good. Don't knock it.
Ready for taxi.
November 211 Hotel Sierra. Runway 35, it's actually by Golf.
35 via Golf, Hotel Sierra.
Ground, good evening, Cowboy 717. We got Foxtrot, west side of the field, taxi.
Cowboy 717, runway 35, taxi via Golf.
35 via Golf, Cowboy 717. Okay. Somebody there. Nobody off to my left.
And ground Challenger 211 Hotel Sierra. Confirm we're clear, cross runway 4 at Golf.
November 211 Hotel Sierra, you should be able to go behind the runway, you don't need to cross it.
Roger, just making sure 1 Hotel Sierra.
Go behind the runway. If you say so, man. Those are definitely not. Definitely hold short lights. But I'll go with what he's. I'll go with what he told the guy in front of me. We can just go. Sure.
Over 21 Hotel Sierra, contact tower on
Watermelon flavored soda water. Costco branded or Costco brand gin. Kirkland. If you haven't had the Kirkland brand of anything, you're missing out. My coat is Kirkland brand coat. It's good stuff.
Houston ground, left airlines 4935 requesting clearance.
Is the vertical display realistic when you use VNAV? It'll tell you the vertical. It'll tell you the vertical speed that the plane is set to. Here, if that's what you're talking about.
Left airlines 49.
That's Hobby Tower. And the departure is 2435.
Hotel Sierra short Runway 35, ready for departure.
Challenger 3, passing Challenger 211, Hotel Sierra right, 35 left hand wait.
Following runway 35, Challenger 211, Hotel Sierra.
Range 259, contact, Eastern departure 1.62 today.
1962, so long, sir, American 229.
Retard.
S. Roth 616. Welcome to the Rhythm Club. Thanks to Mr.
Copy, Tower.
I
Good
Surfing.
evening, Southwest
Thanks to both you guys. Cheers. Appreciate it.
31 left, ready to go.
Ian, why aren't you out here flying with us, man? Get your butt on VATSIM. Go to Austin.
Well, I'm away at 3.
Take your Cherokee. Put it out there. You'll be okay. It'll be fun. I promise.
Challenger 211, Hotel Sierra, after departure fly, runway heading, runway 35, full length, clear for takeoff, wind 010.
Fly runway heading, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
It's gonna be a sporty takeoff. Wait till he's going. Wait till he's going.
717, runway 35, line wait.
Boy 35, Cowboy 717. Okay, clear right. Left is taking off.
Southwest 717, be advised, aircraft with similar call sign on your frequency, Cowboy 717, be advised. Thank you.
I'll give him the double click of the mic.
Cowboys 717, be advised, aircraft with similar sounding call sign Southwest 717 on the same frequency, be advised.
Cowboy 717 got it.
Remember, Challenger 211, Hotel Sierra, contact departure 119.62 today.
Over to departure, good night, 102
Camera.
Southwest
Action.
1802, no delay.
Alright.
After departure, fly runway heading 131 left, full length, clear for takeoff, wind 01010.
After departure, runway heading, clear for takeoff 31 left, Southwest 1802.
When does the new voice codec come out? Yeah, no kidding. Not soon enough. Dude, the Challenger's amazing. I think I was thinking about flying that last week actually for GA Monday, but decided to go with the or not GA Monday for last week's stream.
Remember 30.
Yeah, when we did the citation last week. Was that Friday? What did we fly on Monday?
Wind 01010.
Oh yeah, we flew the Marchetio Monday.
Southwest going 337 on departure, traffic shipping no factor.
31 left, clear land, 333.
Space Danny, thanks for the bits, my friend. I appreciate it. Do you drink LaCroix or bubbly flavored soda water? I have no idea. Whatever, it's like I think it's Market Basket brand, like whatever my wife picks up. Cheers and thanks for the bits. I really do think it's.
17 after departure fire running heading runway 35, no delay. Clear for takeoff, wind 01010.
Clear takeoff 35 and runway heading Southwest or Cowboy 717.
Nice.
Full throttle. There we go.
Departure Southwest 1802. Good night.
Okay, here we go. Power set.
Alright, Southwest 1802, roger.
Engines, instrument screen. Airspeed's live. There's 80 knots. Oh. It's gonna be a butt clincher. Yeah, we're fine. V1, rotate. Positive rate. Here. Okay, let's go autopilot on. And VNAV. And climb thrust. Keeper limit. Okay.
Cowboy 717, contact departure 119.62 today.
Okay, 1962, Cowboy 717. We'll see ya. It's been new.
Southwest 1802, are you still my frequency?
New controller come up or something, who knows?
You can expect the visual 3-1 left. Probably altimeter 3028.
Alright, we'll expect the visual 3-1 left, and we got the altimeter. Thanks, 1020.
Approach Cowboy 717, 2,400, climbing 5,000.
Cowboy 717, Houston approach, radar contact, left turn direct retire, climb and maintain 16,000.
16,000 direct Latar, left turn, Cowboy 717.
Departures. Good evening, Southwest 1802 is 5,000 runway heading.
Southwest 1802, left turn direct retire, climb and maintain 16,000.
Traffic.
Direct retire, climb maintain 16,000, Southwest 1802.
TBM 8 Romeo Golf descend and maintain 4,000.
That thing would have been a ton of noise on that departure. Running Toga power coming out of there. Yeah. Oh, it's retire. That's what it is. The retire 5. Yes, of course. Because that's all you do in
Monitor
Texas is retire.
Speed.
No, we're fine.
Clear of conflict.
Direct. Retire. I feel like an idiot now. I mean, not just because of that, but just in general. Okay, after takeoff, gear up, lights are out, flaps are in and indicated. Lights are set. We didn't do all that last time, we'll do it this time. Auto brakes off, speed brakes off. Good, up we go. Challenger hasn't updated, it has the new rain effects. No kidding. Oh, I have to fire that up then. I haven't flown the Challenger for a while. But I do enjoy that. I really do like that plane. I can deal with the default FMS. Novatron, how you doing? Kylex, welcome aboard. Home from work, finally. Ty is one of my favorite planes. Nice, dude.
4,000 Southwest 1020.
What time am I waking up tomorrow, Nico asks. I'll be getting up at probably 6:30 tomorrow morning. Because I'm planning on leaving the house by 7:30ish. I'm going to stop at Dunk's on the way, if you want to know. Grab myself coffee and a bagel. And then make my way to the airport for 8 or so.
Heavy contact Houston.
Goal is to be at the airport between 8 and 8:30 so I can be pre-flight and ready to go at 9.
2005, heavy, bye-bye.
Includes like, I'm going to gas the plane and all that too.
Southwest 1802, contact Houston Center.
Shane 98, good to see you. Happy Friday.
28-6, Southwest 1802, good night.
I thought all retirees go to Arizona.
Good night. Cowboy 717, contact Houston Center 128.6.
28.6, Cowboy 717. Great night, thanks for your help.
Thanks, happy going.
To 128.6. Did we lose Southwest 717? Did your sim crash, man? I think it's Harry who's in here somewhere. That's a bummer.
985, 124.35.
2435.
Houston Center, good evening, Southwest 1802.
I'm not going down to the sim. No, we're doing some other stuff, Tim.
Southwest 1802, Houston Center, climb maintain 50220.
Climb maintain 220, Southwest 1802.
Houston Center, Southwest 717, 12,400, climbing 16,000.
Cowboy 717, Houston, climb maintain 220.
Climb maintain 50220, Southwest 717. All right, center pressure low. We can turn the pumps off. Was that for Southwest 717?
Nope, 1802, direct manure.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. That's why you asked.
Direct manure for Southwest 1802.
At least he says it right.
Center, American 2790, level 310. Just about on top of the set.
Now we're heading up to Portland, Maine tomorrow
American
for a brunch.
Center descend via the driller 5 arrival of 028.
Is there a VATSIM tracker? You can go to VAT. I think VATtastic is what people use. There's also like Project Fly's got one. I'm using VATSpy,
American
which is an actual.
1314 with you at 350.
1314, Houston, hello.
You know we don't have. Hey, that's good. We don't have any weather.
Traffic.
Mustafa, thank you very much for the host. Welcome everybody from Mustafa's stream. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. Mustafa, I saw you on the front page of the Flight Sim Expo page, and I think I followed you, but I haven't caught you live yet. We'll get there, though. I promise.
Houston, good evening. United 67 Heavy, maintaining 16.
You are cowboys.
United 611, Houston Center. What's your cruise altitude?
I said Southwest. Oh no.
Requesting investigate, please.
I meant to say cowboy. It's all right. I think our Southwest buddy disappeared. Or no, he's back up there. Never mind. He's behind us now. Here he comes.
American 18.
Oh, he never took off. That's what it was. He took off behind me. How do you get into ATC in these sims? Is there a website? Yeah, go to VATSIM. So if you go to VATSIM, you'll find some information on how to become a controller there. Just Google search VATSIM. Space Invader, it's good to see you, by the way.
16,000. 2-1 Hotel Sierra.
There you go. What Ian just sent over.
Center, fly present heading, climb maintain flight level 220 vectors for space.
Retard.
Present heading up to 220, Challenger 120.
2992, because we're above 18,000. See, Sham, wow, thanks for 6 months. I appreciate it, man. Cheers. Thank you. As far as I know, each virtual ARTCC has their own community and trading protocols. Yeah, I think they're kind of standard across the board, but they all are run as sort of like independent organizations. I don't really know much about the controlling side of things, though. But their website is definitely the first place I would go check.
Houston Center 611.
Was in the back of the live stream for FlightSimCon 2 years ago. You crashed in Vegas. Hey, dude, we didn't crash, okay? We put the plane down. It was in one piece, and we could still taxi to the gates. Successful, if you ask me.
Southwest 45. Are you planning?
Just because Peter failed my engine doesn't mean anything.
Oh, sorry about that. Southwest 45.
He might have failed both engines, so maybe we didn't taxi to the gate. Now that I think about it.
Contact, Austin approach 119.
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
19-0 American 229. Have a good night, my friend. Thanks.
My friend.
1763, correction 1736. Contact approach 124.3.
Oh, Max, you were way up there, weren't you?
Over to approach 124.35, Delta 1736. I can roll you up tonight. Have a great night.
Goodbye, Southwest 1802. Contact us. Correction, descend via the Wheelie 5 arrival. Altimeter 3035.
All right. Just checking on traffic and see where we're at. It's 22,000.
3036 on the altimeter, Southwest 1802.
We are not long to our top of descent.
Southwest 45, contact approach 124.35.
Alright, approach on 124.35, Southwest 45.
Okay.
Number 1 Hotel Sierra, flying 360.
Coming in on manure.
360.
First waypoint is Wiley, 12 to 14,280 knots. Biter, below 12,000. USEC, 6,230 knots, and down from there.
Southwest 717, Houston, expect to hold.
Oh boy, 717.
I'm only joking. Climb to flight level 220.
Love you, bro. 220, Southwest 717.
Southwest 1803, descend via the K3 arrival off.
Expect to hold. Ha, just kidding. I like that.
Yep, got the instructions.
Busy and he still has a sense of humor. That's good.
It's about 2.5 miles up to 1803.
Amazing. Cowboy 17, send by the Wheelie 5.
There's a Cessna using Mr. Aviation 101 call sign asking for pattern work at San Marcos, Texas. I love VATSIM. Wiley, is it Willie? Is it supposed to be Willie? Oh, Willie Nelson. I guess that makes sense. I would have called it Wiley.
Delta 446, back on. Outstanding. Alaska 350, contact approach 124.35.
Yeah, Wiley Coyote is what I had in mind.
24.35, Alaska 350. Good night.
But Willie also makes sense because, you know, it's the South and Willie Nelson's popular down here, I think.
446 is back with you, center.
With you.
Excellent. 446, descend by the Kid 3 arrival, altimeter 3028.
Send by the Kid 3
Pretty good amount of traffic going to Austin here.
3028 to Delta 446.
I wonder if we had anything to do with that. It's Austin, Music City. That's fair. I don't really know anything about Texas, honestly. I've been to Texas once. I had this lovely picture somewhere of Texas.
260 knots or less for now.
Okay, 260 knots or less, Cowboy 717. All right, FMS
Southwest
override.
717, when you get to 220, slow to 260 or less.
Override, 260 knots.
Upon reaching 220, 260 or less.
I wonder if I can find that real quick.
American 2790, connected for
Oh, yeah.
24.35.
Should be easy enough.
24.35,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We went to QuakeCon. So I think I've showed this in Texas before, but here's my only Texas experience is going to freaking QuakeCon in 2004. Welcome to Texas.
1190, Southwest 1802.
And this is basically what you're looking at for I think the 4 or 5 hours from Texarkana to Dallas. Like absolutely nothing.
Drag maneuver, Williams here.
Until you get to the very end and you see a van with a treadmill on top of it. That was my Texas experience. And then we it was a giant, like QuakeCon's a humongous LAN party, so like yeah, just computers as far as the eye can see. It was pretty sweet. I'm pretty sure I brought those out before on stream.
Says here Delta 446.
That was 2004. That's been some years. Homeless Smack Sniffer, welcome aboard. This is going to end well. Happy Friday. What it do? I don't know. It do good.
Thank you.
JPZ, welcome aboard.
Something for now. Let it
Show us your setup.
When you get in,
give me a second here. We can probably do something. Ryan87, thanks for 26 months. I appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. I am a real pilot, yes. I have a feeling this is not going to end well for a lot of people. Jextron, how you doing? Last time I was in Dallas, I stared hard enough I could see the back of my own head. Yeah, pretty much, dude. It's crazy. That's the part of Texas where you can watch your dog run away for a week. Dude, it was so flat, and there was nothing. Like, I grew up in Indiana.
17, descend via the Wiley 3 arrival. Correction, Wiley 5 arrival, 3036.
36 descend via the Wiley 5, Southwest 77, or Cowboy 717, sorry. Okay.
Got time.
4,000. There we go. Plane will start down. We're going to probably have to add some speed brakes. Add some speed brakes here for a second until we get caught up. Yeah, I can't do a tour right now. We gotta focus too much on what's going on. Sorry. Unless you want to tour this cockpit, in which case. Yeah. Here's my cockpit. Bunch of buttons and switches. Most of them work. A lot of them do stuff. I don't fly for I fly recreationally. So I don't fly commercially. No airlines. I fly a 172, a 182, and a Cherokee. Little teeny planes don't go fast. Okay, how are we looking here? So we are above the glide path, or above our descent path. I don't think we're going to make Wiley. We've been assigned 260 knots, so we can't even meet the speed restrictions. So yeah, sit rep, everything's going poorly. What was the altimeter?
1 Hotel Sierra, descend by the Wiley 5 arrival altimeter 3036.
It's going to be the Wiley 5 for 1 Hotel Sierra.
This is seriously the best I have for the descent. That's crazy. Well, we'll do what we can.
1 Hotel Sierra, reduce speed 260 knots for left.
Speed 260 less, 1 Hotel Sierra.
717, contact approach 119.0.
19-0, Cowboy 717. We'll see it. Hey, Max, just ban him. Please. Not gonna waste my time with the timeout there. Alright, Information Hotel. And 10 miles, broken 11,000, 0108, good. 35 left, 35 right. So
approach,
that's pretty much what we
Comanche
expected.
7773 Papa, off Austin Executive, passing 2,000.
Wait for him to get his response in.
Number 773 Papa.
There we go.
Radar contact.
I found the text just T-shirt stored. Client side 2, post the link, man.
For you here shortly.
IM2 5,500 for 73 Papa.
Please fly the 737 MAX 8. I don't have one. Approach Cowboy 717, 4,800 descending. The Willie 5.
Cowboy 717, descend via Wheelie 5 arrival, Austin altimeter 3036, welcome aboard.
3036. It's good to see you. And we'll descend via the Willie 5.
American 1803, turn right heading 090.
Okay, so we can put speed brakes in now.
Right heading 090, making 1803. American 1803.
And we are on the VNAV path now, so that's good.
270, that'll work better, 1803.
Oh, that was definitely not the, that wasn't the website I remember it being on. But it's probably the same shirt, right?
American 259, turn left.
Oh, yeah. That's the one.
3,000.
Yep. Don't mess with Texas. It's so good.
180 on heading, American 259, sir.
It's so good.
Engine 3, American 259.
I called that one, by the way. You can tell by people's names sometimes, or most of the time.
If it makes easy fuel, just take the right side behind him.
American 259, Roger.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the left side of the airport. If you want to take the right side, that's fine.
What do we
So
want?
put the right side in the box. So we'll take the right side.
Put the right translation. I don't want to reprogram.
Turn right, heading
Please accommodate me.
Airport will be your,
I'm gonna ask for 35 right because I'm going to signature.
Anything 35 field. Number 211 Hotel Sierra, turn right 10 degrees.
Dude, how are you guys so far ahead of me?
Right 10, 1 says here.
And also, first good evening, Southwest 717, with you, huffing and puffing across Wiley 12000.
With you?
So
I'm with you.
17, descend
You can
via
report people in
uh,
Texas for littering, and the
arrival,
state will send them a letter in the mail. That's it? Like, they won't find them or anything? Dot
Negative,
Wallop,
we
welcome
are
aboard.
on
It's good to
the,
see you.
Buyer 8 from Industry for Southwest 17.
MD still exists today. Do you think the max sit would be the same scale as it currently is? I don't know what that means, S. Roth. I don't really know. I don't know anything about airplanes,
last
so
aircraft calling, stay call sign.
I'm the wrong person to talk to when it comes to like technical airplane details like that.
American 1803, cleared visual 35 right approach.
Clear the visual 35 right, American 1803.
Post lunch, how you doing?
American 259.
It's all good, man. Every Friday, dude. We're here every Friday. I promise. It's all right though. You just caught the end of it though.
Number 7 Papa, turn left at 8.
Only police can find people. Oh, somebody else will send them a letter. I see.
Left 0904, 72 Papa.
I wonder if the rotate can perform a hold. I think you can program one. Yeah.
Number 211 Hotel Sierra, turn left.
I've got holds in here, but I've never tried to program one.
Left 270, Hotel Sierra.
We can make it work either way. Okay. Excuse me.
American 1803, wind 360 at 6 knots.
Coming up a MUSAC. We need to be 230 knots. Which means we got to slow down soon.
35 right, American 1803.
Oh.
American 259, turn right, heading 60. Airport will be here 12 o'clock. 15 miles. Report when you have the field in sight.
Head north. Yes, sir. Head north. We got the company and the airport in
Let's
sight.
do VNAV here.
259.
American 259, clear.
We were never taken off of 260 knots, but I'm going to assume that we can go slower than 260 now.
Visual 35 right, American 259.
So we'll pull that out a little bit. Get that speed back for real. I didn't even think about the fact that we were in a speed override mode.
Austin approach.
Let's grab our approach. Our speed here. Index. Approach. We're going to be 132.
Southwest 646.
132 to 137 we are approach speed.
X6 departure, Alexei transition, then a spot. Climb and maintain 4,000.
Do not have. There's the field.
20 and 10.
Yep, have the field.
Squawk 5122.
And he's got us all the way down too.
Southwest 646 cleared to Houston Hobby by the Sussex 3 departure. I-6 transition, initial at the
Okay, I'll start paying attention here.
10 minutes, and then you broke up when you were saying squawk Southwest 646.
And Southwest 646, squawk was 5122.
What star are you coming in on? One of the Willie 5.
5122.
Jack Strong, good to see you. With you, drink again. Yeah, we're not playing that game.
Alexei transition.
Roger, Southwest 646.
Approach. Cowboy 717 has the field.
Number. Cowboy 717, Roger. Continue via the Wheelie 5. I'll have a turn for you shortly. Break, American 259. Wind 360 at 6
I had to tell him, man. I got it. You can give me the visual if you want to.
Runway 35, right? It's fine.
We're land runway 35 right, American 259.
Oh boy, 2 people just read that one back.
Southwest 1802, turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 4,000. Sorry, 3,000.
Alright, Southwest 1802's out there somewhere.
Take on the heading and down to 3,000, Southwest 1802.
Southwest 1802, left.
Probably him on the TCAS right there.
180, Southwest 1802.
Yeah, it's gotta be him.
First Southwest 717, get lower?
No.
Southwest 717, turn left heading 180, descend.
We took off out of Dallas Fort with Space Invader.
That's right,
that was our first one tonight. There's Southwest.
Southwest 717.
Oh, there's that. Yeah, that is Southwest too. I want to go to Austin someday, yeah. I'd love to go spend a long weekend down there. Just eat my way through that city.
Approach Challenger 2-1 Hotel Sierra. We have the field in sight.
Oh, hey, my speed got away from me. I'm glad they didn't notice. Oops.
Number 211 Hotel Sierra, roger, turn left, head.
To be fair, my last assigned speed was
Turn
260
left,
until further assigned. But that was a mistake on my part.
717, turn right, correction, turn right heading 270. I'm gonna have you on the left side.
270, any chance for the right side? Because we'll be parking at the FBO. Cowboy 717.
Roger, Cowboy 17, in that case, 180, center maintain 3000.
180 3000, Cowboy 717.
Southwest 1802, turn right heading 270.
Sorry, my friend.
270 Southwest 1802.
Speed down. 1,000 feet per minute. Good, good. Speed select.
United 670. Austin approach.
Flaps out.
Alright, Southwest 717, go ahead.
This guy's doing all right. For being the only approach controller in Austin and having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 airplanes plus 2 on the ground.
What
Yeah,
runway would you
he's
like
doing
to
okay.
be departing on today?
Southwest 646, my apologies. You have a choice, 35 left. Actually, correction. You expect runway 35 left for departure. Break
Legacy 2039, good to see it.
Text to the ramp.
Chi-Town Sooner, welcome aboard.
Golf to the ramp, 1803, thanks for your service, we'll see you.
Southwest 1802, turn right, heading 330, clear visual approach, runway 35 right.
330, clear for the visual, 35 right, Southwest 1802.
Number 1, Hotel Sierra, turn right, correction, turn left, heading 270, center maintain 4000.
Left 270 down to 4000, Hotel Sierra.
All right, 100 to go. Should level off here. You sure it does it? Yep. Okay, we cool.
And is that a right turn to 270 for Hotel Sierra, just confirm?
Number 211 Hotel Sierra, my apologies, turn left heading 180, sorry about that.
Well, 180, no problem, Hotel Sierra.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. How'd you get that?
Advise when you have the field in sight.
In flight, Southwest 1802.
Oh.
Southwest 1802, clear visual approach, runway 35 right. Number, sorry, you have an American just touching down right now.
Clear to land 35.
Chi-Town Sooner probably got his name the same way that you did that guy from California. It's gonna call it a hunch.
And Southwest 1802, wind 30, correction, wind 366 knots, runway 35 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 35 right, Southwest 1802.
Mason 2304, good to see it.
Turn right, heading 270.
270, Cowboy 717.
Southwest 717, turn right, heading 2.
Broke up on the heading for 717, take him.
717, right, 270.
Right turn to 270 now for Southwest 717.
Okay. There's 3,000.
And the Cowboy 717, I'm going to have another turn for you here. Turn right, heading 360. Airport will be at your 3 o'clock. 15 miles.
Okay, 360 looking for the airport. Cowboy 717.
Alright, KD9, clear the right side.
Wait for the rollout here so we can see it.
American 259, text to the ramp via Alpha Elf.
Alright, report me out, American 259.
Got it.
High 5, see George Bush.
Approach Cowboy 717 has field.
Cowboy 717, clear visual approach, runway 35, number 2.
Clear visual approach 35, right, number 2, Cowboy 717.
Southwest 178 Alpha, clear to Houston Intercontinental, Centex 6 departure, Alexi transition.
Let's say I wanted to tune into the localizer. We do that with 110.5.
Expect 190, 10 minutes after departure. Departure
110.5. And a course of 355. Okay, here we go.
Hold up and read back. November 211, turn right, heading 270.
Put ourselves there. Now we can change it to our loc mode.
717, turn right, heading 320.
There's the capture, I hope.
Southwest 717.
Localizer track, good. We'll go approach mode now. We'll just use the we'll use the autopilot to bring us down for a bit.
Right 270, what's this here?
Use it as a nice reference here.
And just out of curiosity, Southwest 717.
Okay.
Southwest 717, which runway are you setting us up for?
Once we've got movement on the glide slope, I'll put the gear down, and we'll get the flaps in. No tower controller on, so he's got us all the way down.
Cam 17, number 2 for arrival, continue approach.
Okay, there's my movement. Wait for 1 bar there.
Southwest 178 Alpha, clear to George Bush via
Eventually.
6 Alexi transition. And it's far contact 1000.
Okay, gear's coming down, speed's coming back to our approach speed. 137.
Southwest 178 Alpha, thank you very much. Read that correct. Push it at your discretion. Expect 35 left for departure. And thank you for holding off there. Really appreciate it.
Okay, flaps full.
Push at my discretion. Everybody 35 left.
Speed's coming back.
Southwest 717.
Yep.
Southwest 717, clear visual approach, runway 35 right. And advise on the and continue approach.
Clear visual approach 35 right and continue. Southwest 717.
Okay. About 139, 140 knots. 137, 140 knots.
Turn right, heading 030.
Bug 132 here. We have not been cleared to land yet.
Number 7773 Papa, turn left, heading 090.
090, and do you know how long it'll be until I can get on nav?
And
little below the glide slope, it's alright.
Papa, I have your files for 5,500.
Affirmative, that'd be a VFR today.
I feel like we're awfully nose high right now, which implies that we're slow.
Let's approach 674.
No, 674, go ahead.
And 671 on the ground, Austin with Hotel IFR to Houston, ready to copy.
1,000.
And United 671, clear federal crossing number 1, standby, break. November 773 Papa, I'm having trouble.
How many sevens can this guy deal with tonight?
General direction, there it is.
I need my clearance, buddy. I might just land anyway.
Straight west of Houston Airport.
Approach Southwest, or Cowboy 717. Confirm clear to land.
Cowboy 717, 13605 knots, runway 35 right, clear to land.
Clear land 35 right, Cowboy 717.
500.
Southwest 717, 13606 knots, runway 35 right, clear to land, number 2, and MD-80.
I'm gonna come down a little bit faster here, because We're risking a tail strike. Now we're too high. Good, good. I overcompensated for that. Yep.
300.
Destroy my life.
200.
Okay, gear, flaps, good.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Austin approach 1390. Good evening. You know 1000 for 5000.
30 Austin approach. Good evening. The before arrival, Austin 038.
Okay, decel.
3036 out there 1390.
November 211 Hotel Sierra, would you like to land on 35 left or 35 right today?
Now he's just asking people.
We can take 35 left, going Hotel Sierra.
Number 211 Hotel Sierra, 35 left is at your 12 o'clock patrolling with advisors when you have the field in sight.
Actually, we might switch over to the right for the FBO on the right side.
Okay, November 211 Hotel Sierra, do you have the airport in sight?
For field in sight, we'll one Hotel Sierra.
I don't know if we're taxiing down on Alpha or Bravo, so I'll just wait. It's probably gonna be Bravo.
Clear visual, runway 35 right, going Hotel Sierra.
Approach Cowboy 717's cleared Juliet for the FBO, please.
Cowboy 717, taxi to the ramp via Bravo, November, good day.
Ramp Bravo November, Cowboy 717, good day, thanks for your help. Okay. Bravo is outside.
Hotel Sierra, 13606 knots, runway 35 right, clear to land, caution wake turbulence, Boeing 732, landing previous to your arrival.
Clear land, runway 35 right.
We made it. Texas dude, how you doing?
Austin approach, Southwest 646, rated taxi 35 right.
An APU for this, we're just gonna shut down. Call tonight.
Southwest 645,
I didn't set any lights on, did I? Yeah. Forgot all the lights. It's okay.
Golf 2, Golf, Charlie,
Don't you mess up, buddy. That's gonna be a clunker, dude. You got a flare at some point. Woo-hoo. Yeah, that was a sporty landing on his part. Number Papa, how you doing? NHL for life, welcome aboard. That was pretty good though. I'll take that landing. I wasn't super happy with the approach. I added in a little bit of power there because I wanted to try to get the speed up a touch because I felt like my angle of attack was too high. However, by doing that, I didn't actually push the nose over, and I ended up above the glide slope. So then I pulled the power almost completely to get myself back down, and then added about maybe 30%, 30-40% throttle, and was able to bring it in. But that's one of the tricks with this plane, is that you generally just want to keep throttle in all the way down to the ground. Otherwise, you're just going to end up slamming it or tail strike. Okay, park brake. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get off my damn plane. There's a thunderstorm outside. I just heard some thunder. I'm like, what the hell's that? It's like pouring down rain. Really? Holy cow, dude. Whoa. That's a big boomer.
Retard.
Oh, all right. Bubba Matuna, thanks, man. Welcome back. I think you're back, right? You've been here for a while. Bubba Matuna, thank you very much, buddy. Cheers. Appreciate your support. Okay, let's go watch the replay. Hopefully the power doesn't go out or anything like that. Thanks to everybody who tagged along on that flight. I appreciate you coming along. Even you, Southwest 717. Even you're okay.
Retard. Retard.
It's the first time I've heard thunder in a very long time, by the way. It's quite the novelty out here this time of year. Air Fubar, thanks for 9 months. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for the pre-flaring demonstration. That's right. Cheers, man. Air Fubar, you get to name the kid. There you go. You see, there's the nose over. I'll show you the inside of the cockpit when we do it for real here. A lot of smoke coming off that thing. Yeah, I should have just eased up. Like I should have eased up on the or added some power and then pushed the nose over, but I forgot to push the nose over. So I put the power in and we just kind of went back to flying. That's a bit of a clunker, not too bad though. Oh yeah. This plane looks magnificent as it's coming into land. Oh, we don't have instruments. Okay. Well, here you'll see what happens. So if you watch the pappies there.
Retard. Retard.
So you see we're on the path, but I felt like our angle of attack was too high, so I added some power. That got us above the well above the path. It's like, okay, now I need to pull more power, push the nose over to compensate. Try to get myself back down. And then I find my aiming point, and it's kind of we're good from there. King of the North, thanks for 11 months, sorry. Good job nailing those captain bars. That's right. Cheers, man. Thank you very much.
100.
Grandfather flew them and called them Corvette of the airliners.
20. 10.
Who's that? Rigorian. Good to see you, man. These things, I can imagine these things are sweet. I love this airplane. I love this model here in the sim. I've been even when the rotate wasn't good, I was still a huge fan of it. Just look at that. Like, it just looks beautiful coming in. Did I hit the bars? Oh, I came down a little bit before him. It's close enough, though. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us tonight. I want to thank you all for coming out this evening. It was a blast. Is there anybody we can go watch? Who's streaming tonight?